Revs Baseball on WOYK is brought to you by PeoplesBank, WellSpan Sports Medicine, Shipley Energy, Maple Donuts, Broadway Transmission, Flying Feet, Dasher Investment Services, York Mitsubishi, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Rudders, Pennsylvania Lottery, Neighborhood SureSave Markets, PSECU, Kona Ice, Smith, Mayer & Little, York County Bar Association, and by Downtown Inc.
Swinging a ground ball, rolled to short, Dent's got it, throws, it's over! And the York Revolution are 2017 Atlantic League champions!
Now with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the Atlantic League champion York Revolution, Daryl Henry.
Good afternoon, everyone, from PeoplesBank Park here in downtown York. Welcome to games number 123 and 124 of York Revolution Baseball. Today we kick off the final weekend of the 2018 regular season. The Revs hosting the Somerset Patriots in a twilight doubleheader. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Michael Mark Antonini. Welcome to Revs Baseball here on a cloudy but pleasant afternoon in York. And the Revs in the most incredible of situations heading into this final weekend. The playoff berth, it's very simple, but it's very messed up. They need Long Island to lose all three of their remaining games at Sugarland. And because they need Somerset to win the second half in order for there to be a second wild card, and Somerset is the team that they are playing, the way that this works out is the Revs can only win one of the remaining four games. If they win two, they are done. So that is the mess that is in front of us here as we hit the air tonight. And Michael, that's the challenge for Mark Mason, and we'll hear from him between games, but he basically said, hey, I mean, these guys have pride, they have careers, they have permanent records, which are their stats. They're going to go out and play hard and try to win these games, but you never know. Maybe miracles will happen and it'll just work out that they lose 3 out of 4. Right. That's what it would take to get in.
Right, and it's not, we're not saying that because the Revs are going to go out and just sweep them without playing and just thinking about it like that. Somerset's a playoff team. They won the first half. They're close in the second half. They're a good ball club, so the Revs aren't going to go out and just sweep them. So it's not like you're going to have to throw 3 games. They could easily win 3 on their own. But it also comes down to the fact that the Revs aren't going to eliminate themselves. They're going to let the Ducks eliminate them if that's what it comes to. If the Ducks win one more, they'll take care of it. But the Revs aren't going to take themselves out of the playoff race and eliminate themselves by winning a game that they can't win. So it will be interesting to see what happens, but it's going to be a game-by-game scenario here.
Well, and you've got 2 really competitive guys who are the starting pitchers tonight. You've got Logan Williamson, who's one of the most competitive guys in Revs history, quite frankly, starting game 1. And Mitch Atkins in game 2, who gets to put the finishing touches on what we hope will be a Pitcher of the Year season for him. You've got Malky Mesa heading into this final weekend, who certainly is on the short list for Player of the Year in the Atlantic League. And aside from just the last bit of potential postseason opportunity for the Revs, there's a lot of other things to play for this weekend as well.
Of course. And hey, look, if the Revs get eliminated by the Ducks, which hoping that doesn't happen, if they do, they're going to go all out in these last couple games. That's it until next season, until next March when those spring training games roll around. But these guys have a lot of pride. They have a lot of talent. They're rolling as a ball club. So they're going to go out and do everything they can to win these games. And for Melky Mesa specifically, you mentioned he's got the batting title on the line, a potential Player of the Year situation on the line. Now, that's not in his hands. That's going to be the voters. But he can only improve his chances with a good series here. Other guys, Ryan Dent's got a bunch of home runs this year. Big series, he can get a couple more. And guys looking to hit 300 or over, if they have certain marks they want to get at personally, there's going to be an opportunity to do that.
Well, game 1, it will be Logan Williamson for the Revs. Right-hander Kyle Davies goes for Somerset, the former big leaguer. We'll hear from Mason between games. Michael also caught up with Roger Diaz and Steven Figueroa. We will hear from those gentlemen between games as well as the Revs kick off this final home weekend, final series of the 2018 regular season. They've been hot. They've won 7 out of 8. Off day yesterday, but they got a win in Game 2 of Wednesday's doubleheader. So it's now 7 out of 8, 10 out of 12, 14 out of 17, 24-12 since August the 4th. It may end up not being enough to get in, but they're going to give it their best shot here this weekend and facing a Somerset team that is already in the postseason, of course. Revs getting set to take the field here shortly. Listen in on our national anthem tonight and get things started momentarily. Also on WOYK tonight on our WOYK Preps YouTube channel, Gareth Hissong and Brett Petrak will have our high school football game of the week presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. That is at 6:30 with Red Lion visiting Central. So you can keep an eye on that as well. That'll be on YouTube with an audio re-air tomorrow morning after Central PA game day with Steve Navaroli. Now the Revs introduced to the field to kick off this final weekend and looking to continue their winning ways here down the stretch in 2018. Let's listen in on our national anthem here from PeoplesBank Park tonight.
Fans, please rise, remove all cover, and welcome Tanya Grubb for the performance of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Tanya Grubb here on our national anthem tonight. Ladies' night here at PeoplesBank Park. A lot of activity on the concourse about an hour before the game when gates first open, and with this earlier start and doubleheader, I'm sure even more folks, including the female fans, will be making their way in as the night goes on. Logan Williamson begins his warm-ups on the game mound, and the starting lineup tonight for the Patriots brought to you by Flying Feet. It'll be Craig Massey at second base leading things off. Alfredo Rodriguez at shortstop hits second. Batting third is the DH, Jace Boyd. Nate Coronado at first base is hitting cleanup. One of their recent acquisitions, even since we saw them on the road last weekend, Jose Sermo is at third base hitting fifth. That was one of their allotted outside of league acquisitions in the month of September before Monday's deadline. He will bat fifth. Justin Trapp in right field is hitting sixth. Mike Francoso starts in left field and hits seventh. Justin Pacioli in center field bats eighth, and Jovan Gonzalez will do the catching and hit 9th. Again, it is Massey, Rodriguez, Boyd, Coronado, Sermo, Trapp, Francoso, Pacioli, and Gonzalez for the Patriots. And that lineup facing Logan Williamson. And for the Revs tonight, in Game 1, they will have Alonzo Harris leading off DHing. Alexi Casillas, second base, bats second. Melky Mesa in left field will hit third. Cleanup man is Telvin Nash playing at first. Isaias Tejeda will catch and bat fifth. Jared Mitchell in right field to hit sixth. Henry Castillo at third base, bats seventh. Ryan Dent, the shortstop, hitting eighth. Travis Witherspoon in center will bat ninth. Again, Harris, Casilla, Mesa, Nash, Tejeda, Mitchell, Castillo, Dent, and Witherspoon for the Revs. And Logan Williamson ready to go as Craig Massey stands in, and he is the league leader in batting. Here's our Dasher Investment Services first pitch, and he bounces a foul over into the Revs dugout. We are underway here this afternoon. First pitch thrown at 5:06 as we get things started. Massey has missed a bunch of time of late. This is the 0-1, and a swing and a line drive straight away center. Right there, Witherspoon. He will inch to his left and makes the grab, and a quick first out. And Michael Massey is now the guy that Melky Mesa all of a sudden is duking it out with for the league batting title.
Sure, and Logan helping out his teammate Melky there by getting Massey out. 4 games left. I'm sure, I would think that both of those guys would play in all 4, so it's going to maybe be a 1 or 2 hit difference that decides the batting title this series.
Now Alfredo Rodriguez, he lays off inside. He is the K-man tonight, their shortstop, batting at 303, which is 10th in the league. Pitch, he swings, lashes one the other way, foul though, down the line in right. It is cloudy. Our game time temperature 78 degrees. Weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Rodriguez, 303 average, 5 homers, 54 driven in.
If Alexi has a big series, he could find himself on top.
Now ball low, 2-1 the count.
He's at 328. I mean, hey, he goes 500 this series. He could finish on top in the batting race.
Now bounce foul over toward the on-deck hitter Boyd. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A lot to play for the Revs on top of just their postseason lives, which is an unbelievable situation. The 2-2, and it runs in tight. Our plate ump is Warren Nicholson, Tim Detweiler at first, and Bill Reuter is the umpire at third base. Williamson winds the payoff pitch, and it misses high and away. Rodriguez works his way on a 1-out walk. And that'll bring up Jace Boyd, who's been particularly hot for the Patriots the last month or so.
He's been a pretty good pickup for them, and Somerset, the first half of the season, they really didn't have to make a lot of changes, really in either side, pitching or position players, and in the second half, that's been a big difference for them. They've had a few different guys come in and out, but Boyd's been a good addition.
Boyd at 296, 5 home runs, 21 batted in, 1 on, 1 out. First pitch is down low. In his last 22 games, he has hit 353. He was under 200 his first 10 games or so, but now pushing 300. Revs are in their alternate home whites tonight with the shoulder stripes. Somerset alternate navy here on the road. The 1-0, and that's called strike, inside corner. Logan Williamson coming in tonight. He is 7-5, ERA of 4.04, 16 outings, 15 starts. He has really helped hold the rotation together. 1-1, swinging a foul. That's off the top of the netting. He was absolutely spectacular last time out. Got the 100th win of his pro career. 7 shutout innings at Somerset on Friday night. 7th win this year. A 1-2 and a line drive yanked foul. That'll send the Patriot relievers scattering as it nails the bullpen bench in left.
Somebody, I don't know who that was down there, sprinted back into the Patriots dugout, not taking any more chances. Unless you're out there warming up or know you could be warming up soon, it is kind of dangerous to be just chilling there on the bench.
Another 1-2 and a bouncer toward third. That's foul down the line. Revs defense, they have Mesa in left, Witherspoon in center, Mitchell in right. In the infield, it's Castillo at third, Dent at short, Casilla at second, Nash at first. Tejeda doing the catching in game 1. Williamson ready. Delivers, change up in the dirt, blocked by Tejeda, who was dancing right in front of it, spinning around, trying to find it. It was right on the plate. And he can only laugh about that a little bit. It was right there at his feet. But Williamson, 7 shutout last Friday. He also on Friday had his start from August 17th go onto the line. That game got completed. That was a no decision for him. He fires, and a bouncing ball left side. It's going to find the hole. And Dennett short, went over way to his right, but couldn't cut it off. Base hit for Boyd, who continues to pile up the hits for them, and that'll put 2 men on for Nate Coronado.
It's a ball that if Dent's playing a little bit more in that hole, he probably is able to turn 2, at least get the lead runner on, but playing more up the middle, and that sneaks through.
Well, later tonight, we will obviously keep you updated on what Long Island and Sugar Land are doing. Game starts at 8:05 our time. First pitch here, it is bounced to second. Alexi right there up the middle, flips to Dent. He spins across the bag, fires high, but Nash handles it and meets Coronado with a 2-hand tag in front of first base. Double play goes 4-6-3, and Williamson gets the cleanup hitter on the first pitch to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We've played a half tonight. It's the Patriots nothing, and the Revs coming up.
There are few situations more stressful than having someone else's well-being in your hands. That's especially true when you're providing senior home care for a member of your own family. The team at Visiting Angels is committed to providing families with the best possible in-home care services. We'll help your loved one continue to live at home and help you find peace of mind. Locally RN-owned and nationally known, Visiting Angels is America's choice in home care. Specializing in dementia care for adults and their families, our team will help with bathing and dressing assistance, medication reminders, errands, shopping, light housekeeping, meal prep, friendly companionship, flexible hourly care, and respite care for families. Senior Home Care by Angels. Visiting Angels is hiring qualified caregivers. Call our York office at 717-751-2488. That's 751-2488. Or online at visitingangels.com.
You'll always hit it out of the park with great Best Yet products from your neighborhood SureSave stores. Like party platters with $18.93 deli items. Team up Best Yet hot dogs with Best Yet kettle cooked chips. And get Best Yet 12 packs of soda and Best Yet Rising Crust pizzas at Sobel's Markets in Shrewsbury, Stewartstown, Whiteford, and East York. And at Nell's Market Fresh Foods in Spry.
Hi, this is Dan Patrick. Join me weekday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Revs come to bat against Kyle Davies. No score at the end of the half inning. Logan Williamson a walk and a single, but promptly inducing a twin killing. Now, Alonzo Harris, who DHs in game 1 tonight, will lead things off. Facing Davies, who in 20 starts is 6-8, 4.41 ERA, 100 innings on the nose, 96 hits. 41 walks, 87 Ks. Overhead wind, his first pitch is swung on, hit really high, but really foul over the left field side. Harris going after that first offering. Alonso at 285. Couple homers, 11 knocked in his 32 games since coming back. The 0-1 and a ground ball deep short, backhanded there by Rodriguez. Lengthy throw, right on the money and plenty of time. Even with Alonso running, that was an awfully quick release. And Rodriguez, who is one of the better defensive shortstops in the league, makes the game's first play for his team.
Rodriguez is a good player. I like what I've seen from him this year and the times that the Revs and Pats have met. He can swing the bat a little bit too. Great defensively.
Now here's Alexi, who is 4th in the league in hitting. 328 entering this final weekend. First pitch fastball was over for a strike. 3 homers, 36 driven in. He had a little bit of a slow week by his standards. It's the 0-1, and that misses high. Looking for a strong finish, still has a chance to go for that batting crown. The 1-1 swing, and he fouls it away down the left field side. Davies has made 2 starts against York, 1 no decision, 1 loss. Been a while since we've seen them, or seen him. Former Braves draft pick, backs off the rubber. He's now 34 years old. Now winds and delivers. Breaking ball in the dirt. Actually, we saw him August 17th, the suspended game, but while it got completed last weekend, we didn't actually see him in that series. But that was his no decision. He winds, fires, and a breaking ball low, appeal to third. Alexi held back. He lost to the Revs June 13th, 3-1. He's pitched pretty well against them in both starts. Well, shakes off, ready to go. Here's the 3-2. And a bouncer off his glove, knocks it down. He'll pick up at the foot of the mound, threw a little low, but Coronado able to handle it above the dirt, and it nips Casilla by a step. Davies recovers, 2 down, a pair of groundouts to start his night.
It was a good reach right there from Davies to be able to knock that down. Casilla smelled hit out of the box, and with a lot of pitchers on the mound, they don't get to that. Or I should say they're not able to knock it down, and then Casilla be safe on first, but that's a nice play by Davies.
And now with 2 away, Malky to the plate. 336 the average. And first pitch, it is off the plate away. He enters the night tied with the still inactive Jordani Valdespin for 2nd in the league. There's the 1-0. And a drive the other way toward the line and right. All kinds of room, and it lands just foul. It looked all the way like it was going to be fair from here. But right as he was approaching first to take a turn for extra bases, it landed foul by a foot down the line and right.
Well, that might have been a triple pretty easily. Melky has a few triples this year, and I mean, Trapp is just way over. For a guy that's able to hit the ball to all fields, even down that right field line, I was surprised he was that far over.
Now he's a little closer to the line. Pitch is taken toward the gap in right center. And Trapp heading over on this one, though. It's going to hang up for him. Makes the grab, and the side is retired. So right after he shifted more toward the line, Malky took aim at right center, but didn't have quite enough on it and flies out. Revs are down in order. We go to the 2nd inning in game 1, 0-0.
Are you one of the many people that has a 401k that is eligible to roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096. And check out my website at tomdasher.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard.
The Revolution plays here. Play ball! The new Sports Radio 1350.
No score. We head to the second inning tonight, and Jose Sermo will come to the plate. He is elected to wear number 85 for the Patriots. First time we see him, and he was acquired on Monday right after the Revs were rained out on Sunday in New Jersey, which is why this game got moved to York tonight. And back in June, we had one that was rained out here that got moved to their place, so ends up coming out in the wash. First pitch is laced foul down the line and left, just behind the Patriot bullpen seating again. That's been a danger zone down there. Sermo has played in 2 games with the Patriots so far, 2 for 8. Williamson delivers, and a grounder yanked foul. This one skips up off the bullpen bench out into left field, and I would move if I were those guys. Sermo brought in after being the American Association Player of the Year with Sioux City. Hit .316, 22 jacks. Pitch is inside, a breaking ball. Stole 24 bases, and all that is in just 87 games. They play a little bit shorter season. The 1-2. Change up, that's down and outside. He led their league in RBIs and slugging, tied for second in homers. The Sioux City Explorers play him the other way in the outfield, the Revs do, and Williamson taking a while to get together with Tejeda, backs off, pats his chest to say, "My bad." Once those signs one more time, and now the 2-2. Swinging a ground ball, foul again past Glenn Barker, the third base coach. Sermo homered in game 1 of the association playoffs, but was held hitless in his final 15 at-bats, so after a great year, he had a rough end. Another 2-2, and it misses outside. He started the year with Winnipeg. Was released after 6 games and had a great year in Sioux City. A payoff pitch. Swinging a chopper, hit high off the dirt, dent to his left, gets the second big bounce, gets rid of it across to first, and it's in time. So a battle between Williamson and Sermo, but Logan wins it with the high chop to short, 1 away.
Good job coming back there and getting that pitch where Sermo could really only beat it into the ground, and Den makes a strong throw up the middle.
1 down. Here is Justin Trapp. Trapp at 276, 7 home runs. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball tied him up on the hands. Williamson against the Patriots, 1-1, 2.35 ERA and 4 starts this year. Spectacular last weekend, as the next one misses high and wide. He had another one here back in late June where he went 6 innings, 2 unearned runs. The 1-1, and a swing and a miss. A cutter up, but Trapp swings through it with that late movement. No score here in the second inning tonight. Been a strange schedule all week. 1-2. And it's a called third strike. Paints the outside corner. And Trapp is rung up. Williamson's first K of the night, 2 down.
Might have gotten the benefit of the doubt from the home plate umpire, Warren Nicholson, but that's a good pitch. You at least give yourself a chance if you can get it on that black, even if it is a little outside, and the umpire often will make that call. Good hold from Tejeda.
And now Mike Francoso with 2 down. Left-hand hitter. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike from the lefty Williamson, 2-seamer inside corner. Francoso at 271, 2 home runs. Pitch, and that is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Final start of the year for everybody going through their turn. The 1-1, and a scraper foul behind the plate. He just got a piece of that.
And this is where you see guys that, I mean, these guys don't hold anything back. They give it their all every start, but if they have even just a little bit extra left in the tank, it's coming out in this last start.
Pitch is just outside, breaking ball off the plate.
Not leaving anything in the tank, especially veterans like this that, you know, a guy like Logan wasn't here to start the year. Taking advantage of every opportunity.
Now fastball low, count goes full. It is the 88th start of his Revs career tonight. Breaks a tie with Chris Cody for second in Revs history. Payoff pitch. And a bouncing ball softly to second. Alexi comes up and plays the bounce. Sidearms over to first. Inning over. 1-2-3, top of the second for Logan Williamson. We've played an inning and a half tonight. In game 1 of the doubleheader, there is no score.
You line your feet up on the edge of the starting block, shake out your arms, and then you push off the block in one fluid motion, fully extending your body and cutting into the water with nothing on your mind but the mechanics. You're a swimmer, and whether it's practice time in the pool or crunch time at a meet, Flying Feet is with you every stroke of the way.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is a swimmer's paradise. Get suits by Dolphin, Speedo, Nike, Arena, and Tier. Pick up practice gear, team gear, and training equipment like fins, snorkels, and kickboards. The Flying Feet team has high-tech competitive suits, customizable caps, goggles, even goggle repair items. Shower down with swimmer shampoo and body wash, plus suit wash to limit the wear and tear of chlorine. Time to dive into the pool? Then it's time for Flying Feet. We're more than sports shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83 next to Battery Warehouse.
With the new Express Sports football and car racing from the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can play your favorite sports at participating retailers, bars, and restaurants. Make your picks on your play slip, like touchdown pass on the third play, or the first 3 cars to cross the finish line, and watch the fast-paced lifelike action on the big screen. With drawings for cash prizes every 5 minutes, there's never a dull moment. Come on. Come on. Yes!
Express Sports from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Compete from your seat. Players must be 18 or older. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
The Baltimore Baseball Show with Dan Connolly, right here on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK, York.
No score. We go to the bottom of the second inning tonight. Game 1 of 2 7-inning games. Why not? One more doubleheader as Talbot Nash leads things off. It'll be Nash, Tejeda, and Mitchell this inning against Davies. First pitch. It is a called strike, a slider. Nash at 361. 9 homers, 35 driven in. That is in 35 games played. The 0-1, and it is just off the plate, down and away. A huge boost, obviously, that he and Alonso provided. Kept them alive, at least, till this final weekend. Pitch is in tight. And since August 4th, the first day that those two were in the starting lineup together, 24-12, 667 winning percentage. A wind from Davies, the 2-1, and that runs inside. Davies has a four-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup. He is from Georgia. Fourth-round pick of Atlanta in 01, made his major league debut with them. Fires, and a bouncer. Oh, Davies leaps up, makes the grab, guns it to first, and there is out number one. Nash pounded that one into the ground, but could not get it over the 6'1 righty who jumped up, made a great grab, and then for some reason he wound up and threw a fastball to Coronado at first.
He's fielding his position really well in this one. An impressive display, especially being able to get set and then, self-defense in some cases.
Maybe he was fired up after making that play, but he threw a 90-mile-an-hour pitch to his first baseman. Here's Tejeda. He grounds the first one to deep short. Backhanded Rodriguez. Long throw again will get a runner. This time Coronado had to come off in front of the bag, but he turns and puts the tag on Isaias.
Some quick outs being had for both pitchers in this game. That's what you like to see in a doubleheader.
5 up, 5 down for Davies. And here is Jared Mitchell. He's had a nice run to close the regular season. He's at 274 entering play tonight. 6 home runs. First pitch, it is across for a strike. Davies last time out lost 3-2 at Lancaster, went 6 innings. Wind and the pitch, and that's in for a strike, a cutter. You can hear the wind pick up a little bit, a little breezy tonight. Davies 152 major league appearances, all but 8 were starts. He winds, fires, and it misses inside, a slider. 43 major league wins. 43-65, a 5.57 ERA. Atlanta, Kansas City, briefly the Yankees. Now the wind and the 1-2. Swinging, it's tip foul right at the plate, right in front of Yovan Gonzalez, who had been hurt, and they've just gotten him back. The catching position was seemingly a real concern of theirs heading toward the postseason, but Gonzalez returning. Somerset, of course, a first-half winner. Davies winds above the head, fires, and it's a little bit low. Glanced off the glove of Gonzalez to the backstop, and Dave for first. 2-2 the count. And here it is. It is down low, changeup. So Mitchell works it full. Henry Castillo is on deck. No score here in the bottom of the second in game 1. And 3-2. Swing and a miss. Doubled up on the changeup. Kept it down and away. And gets Mitchell swinging. First strikeout of the night for Davies, who's retired his first 6. Now we've played 2 here in game 1 of the Twin Bill. Going to the third. Michael with the play-by-play. No score.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at PeoplesBank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You'll always hit it out of the park with great Best Yet products from your neighborhood Sure Save stores. Like party platters with $18.93 deli items. Team up Best Yet hot dogs with Best Yet kettle cooked chips. And get Best Yet 12 packs of soda and Best Yet Rising Crust pizzas at Saubles Markets in Shrewsbury, Stewartstown, Whiteford, and East York. and at Nell's Market Fresh Foods in Spry.
Wealth is the ability to feed 100 stray dogs.
Turn empty parking lots into playgrounds.
Watch your child walk down the aisle.
As Henry David Thoreau once said, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. At Smith, Mayer & Little Wealth Advisory Group, we help our clients identify their ambitions, dreams, and financial goals and develop actionable plans to pursue their passions and interests. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help you fully experience life. Visit us at wealthofknowledgeyork.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
This is Jay Gauls. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Spurt Radio 1350, WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
No score, top of the third inning from PeoplesBank Park. Michael Marcantonini taking over on the play-by-play. Logan Williamson's first pitch of the inning is a fastball over for strike one to Justin Pacioli, the center fielder for the Patriots. It's 8-9-1, Pacioli, Gonzalez, and then Massey at the top. Here's the 0-1 from Logan. That misses down. A changeup blocked by Tejeda, 1-1. Just one hit in the ball game. It's a single from Jace Boyd. Came in the first inning against Williamson. The Revs have gone down 6 up, 6 down against Kyle Davies through 2 innings. Williamson's 1-1, fastball high, 2-1. And Logan gets a lot of tail on his fastball, and sometimes it ends up working out that it tails out of the zone. 2-1. That one missed a bit inside, and the count is swelled to 3-1 against Pacioli. Well, the right-handed hitter digs back in. Williamson working quickly with Tejeda. The 3-1, that misses outside again, ball 4. So a 5-pitch walk to Pacioli to start the third inning. And that brings up the catcher, Yovan Gonzalez. Second walk of the game for Williamson. A man on first with no outs as Gonzalez steps in. It's a right-handed heavy lineup for the Patriots against Williamson. See if they change that up to go lefty heavy in game 2 against Atkins. Decent sized lead for Pacioli. Nash holding him on. Pitch from Logan. That looked like a cutter that missed high, 1-0. Gonzalez, 251 with no homers on the year, but he does have 30 runs batted in. Spent some time on the DL. Well, he is back, resuming his starting catching duties. Logan looks at first. Here's the 1-0. Fastball over for a strike, 1-1. It evens the count up. Pacioli looks a bit runnerish over at first. He's getting a solid lead. Nash making sure to hold him on. Casilla and Dent are pinching for 2 up the middle. Castillo, the third baseman, guarding the line a couple steps behind the bag. Big hole between first and second. Williamson set, now a move over. And back standing is Pacioli. Williamson back on the mound. A little bit of a breeze here at PeoplesBank Park. An overcast afternoon. Clouds in the gray sky. Fastball misses high and away. 2-1 the count on Gonzalez. Darryl talked about the 7 shutout inning performance from Logan in his last outing. Before that, give up 7 runs in 4 innings against Long Island, but start before that, 5 1/3 innings of 1-run ball, so he's pitched pretty well 2 of his last 3. He misses again with a fastball outside. It's 3-1. Final series of the regular season for the Revs. Revs still a shot at the playoffs. Their hopes are still alive. 3-1 pitch coming to Gonzalez. Here it is. Chopper foul, third base side, over by the Pats dugout. The count runs full. Pacioli still on first with no outs. Revs looking to turn 2. Williamson got an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play in the first. Be a good time for another double play. Logan set, staring over at first, and a move over. Pacioli back. Williamson has now rolled 9 ground ball double plays this year, now in his 16th start of the year. He has 6 quality starts coming in. He's gotten 55 runs of support in 15 starts as Gonzalez fouls one off, and count once again stays full. No score, top of the third inning. It's the Revs and Patriots in game 1 of a 4-game series, game 1 of a doubleheader. Revs were off yesterday, but had a doubleheader with the Road Warriors the day before that. They split. Now the 3-2 pitch coming again. This one's down in left field for a base hit. Past Mesa, it'll go all the way to the wall. Pacioli digging for 2. Stops at the bag at third. Stopping at first base is Gonzalez. It's a no-out single. First and third now for the Patriots with no outs, and back to the top of the order for Craig Massey. So Logan has gone walk single in this inning. Still looking for that first out. Now Tejeda, the catcher, out in front of home plate, relaying the first and third signs. Massey flew out to center his first time up. The league's leading hitter. 3 homers, 40 runs batted in on the year. First and third with no outs. Here's a ground ball out to short. Dent has it, flipped to Casilla for 1, over to first. A low throw, but picked by Nash, a double play. A twin killing for Williamson, his second of the game. A run does come in to score. The Patriots take a 1-0 lead. But the Revs will trade 2 outs for 1 run in that situation any day of the week. So 1-0 Pats on the no RBI. Massey not credited with 1 because he hit into the double play, but that was tailor-made up the middle for Dent. Casilla. The nice turn. It's Pacioli that scores. He walked. And so also, all too often, those leadoff walks do come in to score. Now with 2 outs and the bases empty, here's Alfredo Rodriguez. He takes a strike. 0-1. 1-0 Pats now in the third. They've done it on 2 hits. 0-1 from Logan. Ground ball to Castillo at third. He has it. A couple crow hops across the diamond. Throws over to Nash in time. And the inning is over. 5-3 on the putout. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. And no one left on for the Patriots in the top of the third. They do take the lead, but the Revs limit the damage. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's the Patriots 1 and the Revs 0.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
It's going to be another epic year in high school football, and Sports Radio 1350 is ready for kickoff. Tune in every Friday night this fall for the high school football game of the week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Plus, go to WOIK1350.com for a full breakdown of the teams and the players of the 2018 York Adams League. The high school football game of the week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. Catch the action every Friday night on Sports Radio 1350, online at WOIK1350.com, or download the new WOIK app.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOIK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal Opportunity Lender.
You're on the home of the Atlantic League champion York Revolution. Sports Radio 1350 WOIK, York.
Nothing Somerset over York, bottom of the third inning from PeoplesBank Park. Henry Castillo, the man to lead off against Kyle Davies in the bottom of the third. Castillo, Ryan Dent, and Travis Witherspoon, 7, 8, 9. Henry's been hot lately, hitting .313 with 2 homers, 21 runs batted in. Hit a 3-run home run in Game 2 of the doubleheader against the Road Warriors 2 days ago. Kyle Davies' first pitch of the inning is a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors for the Pats. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Revs. Corners up on Castillo. The pitch, changeup swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Castillo's been awesome lately. He was hitting .188 on August 19th. He's since raised his average 125 points to .313. On-base percentage has gone up from 232 to 355 in that 20-game span as well. 0-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball misses high. Castillo takes. It's 1-2. So from August 19th until after the last game till now, 125-point increase in his batting average. Pretty incredible. He's also on a 9-game hitting streak right now, looking to get it into double digits. He has 3 doubles, 2 triples, a homer, and he's driven in 10 runs on the streak, hitting .433 on that streak, 13 for 30. 1-2 pitch, slider misses low and inside. It's 2-2. Revs trail 1-0, bottom 3, looking to get their first base runner against Kyle Davies. They have not had one yet. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Castillo takes that one inside. It was another slider. 3-2 the count. Castillo has 10 multi-hit games on the year. He's been a spark plug in the bottom third of the lineup for the Revs. 3-2 pitch. That misses low and away. Ball 4. So the hit streak not extended just yet, but the on-base streak extended as he reaches as the first man to get to first base against Davies in this one. A leadoff walk. That brings up Ryan Dent. Dent hitting .274 with 16 home runs and 57 RBIs on the year. Solid numbers across the board for the Revs' everyday shortstop. His defense has been spectacular as well. Man on first for him with no outs. Revs down 1. Swing at the first pitch is Dent, and he comes up empty. 0-1. Revs still looking for their first hit. Dent, who's played every game this season at shortstop except for 2. Every start this year he's made has been at shortstop except for 1. 2 games, 1 start at first base. 0-1 pitch, slider low and away. That misses. It's the 3rd slider that Davies has missed with in the inning. He was good over his first 2 innings, did not allow a base runner. Patriots will play for 2 up the middle with Castillo on first and no outs. 1-1 pitch coming to Dent. He takes low and away. It's 2-1. 1-0 Patriots. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 7-inning game. Both games here tonight will be 7 innings. It's the Revs' 13th doubleheader of the season. That's just hard to do in a 126-game season, have 13 doubleheaders. 2-1 pitch, slider swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Gonzalez. The count goes to 2-2. Good pitch from Davies there. Got Dent to chase low and away. Count evened up. Castillo, a short lead on first. He's being held on by Coronado. Patriots playing Dent to pull in the infield. Gonzalez wants it low and away. Here's the 2-2 from Davies. Swung on and lifted into shallow right center. That's down for a base hit. Castillo stops at second. A single for Dent. It's the first base hit of the game for the Revs. And they have their first 2 on here in the 3rd inning. Brings up Travis Witherspoon, the center fielder. Hitting .246 with 6 homers and 26 RBIs on the year. When he gets on base, he is usually picking up at least 1 extra. He's 21 for 25 in stolen base attempts this season. 2nd on the Revs in that department. Spoon has not played in a few days. Did not play in either game of the doubleheader on Wednesday. Well, he'll hit with 1st and 2nd and no outs. Corners up on him. He drops a bunt down, but it's going to be dropped in foul territory by the 3rd baseman, Sermo. Spoon got that one in the air. He did not want to do that. Sermo was charging at 3rd. He had the ball. I mean, it hit his glove, and he just missed it. It hit his glove and dropped in foul territory. That'll be an E5. So the Revs catch a break. Spoon would have been retired. It would have been an unsuccessful sac bunt attempt. But he has new life. So an error on Sermo, the 3rd baseman, even though it was a foul ball. Ball right at him. Just couldn't come up with it. Castillo at 2nd, Dent at 1st. 0-1 on Spoon in a 1-0 game. He takes strike 2. Fastball in the outside corner, was not showing bunt there. Down in a hole. Big hole between short and 3rd for Spoon. The 3rd baseman, Sermo, playing at the third base cutout, guarding the line. The shortstop, Rodriguez, playing up the middle. So Spoon can pull one through that hole for a knock. Davies looks at second, the 0-2. Slider misses off the plate, 1-2. Castillo messing around with Rodriguez out at second, dancing off the base. Dent not being held on by Coronado at first. He's up in front of the runner. Now he backs up with 2 strikes on Spoon. Still no outs in the inning. Revs trail 1-0, bottom 3. Long pause for Davies. He's set on the mound, looks at second. Another look. And the 1-2 pitch. Slider off the plate. Spoon checked his swing. It's 2-2. It's been about a week since Spoon has been in a game. These guys trying to stay fresh late in the season. The Revs have a surplus of position players right now. Now the 2-2 pitch coming. Spoon chases a slider low and in for strike 3. Came up empty there. Second strikeout of the game for Kyle Davies. And now back to the top. Alonzo Harris will step to the dish. Castillo walked to start the inning. He's on second. Dent singled to right center. He's on first. Spoon then, just a moment ago, struck out. Now back to Harris, who grounded out his first time up. Harris has the average at .285. Went 2 for 8 with a run scored in the doubleheader against the Road Warriors 2 days ago. A hit in each game. Davies looking at Castillo. The pitch. Harris grounds one past the diving Sermo at third. Castillo's being waved home. Here comes the throw in. Not in time. Castillo slides in safe. And the Revs tie the game on Alonzo Harris's RBI single to left. We're right back where we started. And Alonzo Harris gets the second hit of the inning for the Revs. And he drives in the first run. An RBI knock. It's his 12th RBI of the season. The Revs are still in business here in the second with first and second and just 1 out as Alexi Casillas steps to the dish. Dent stopped at second. The throw from the left fielder Francoso was pretty quick, but it just died when he threw it in and it hit the infield grass. So Harris does a job and ties the game. Now Casillas ready to hit, batting from the left side against the righty Davies. First pitch to him, changeup over for strike 1. It's 0-1. 1-1 the score now in the bottom of the third. Each team with a run on 2 hits. Another first and second situation for the Revs. Big hole on the left side for Casillas. And the pitch, changeup misses low this time. It's 1-1. Sermo again guarding the line at third, really protecting that third base line. He's at the edge of the third base cutout. Rodriguez and Massey up the middle still playing for 2, and Coronado, the first baseman, not holding on Harris. He's playing in front of him, guarding the first base line. 1-1 from Davies. Casillas takes a fastball right down the chute. It's 1-2. 36 RBIs this season for Casillas. Well, he is waiting on the 1-2. Gonzalez sets up low and away. Here's the pitch. Casillas just flicks it foul out of play, left side of the diamond. And the count goes to 1-2. Casillas, a walk-off hit last week against the Road Warriors in the finale of that 4-game series. Hit 500 in that 4-gamer. 1-2 pitch to him coming up. Here it is. Slider in the dirt. It misses low. And blocking it is Gonzalez. Keeps it in front. The count goes to 2-2. Revs and Patriots tied at 1, bottom of the third. Dent on second. Harris on first. Revs looking for more. They need to win one of these next 4 games against the Patriots to keep their playoff hopes alive, but the problem is they can only win 1. Might as well get it out of the way early. 2-2 pitch coming to Casillas. Here it is. Line drive. That's going to be down in left center for a hit. Dent being held up at third. Harris to second. Station-to-station baseball for the Revs, and the bags will be loaded for the 3-hitter Melky Mesa in a tie game. 3 hits in the inning for the Revs, all singles. Revs playing it safe. Dent had to wait to see if that ball was going to get down or not. Each team has scored a run in the third. The Revs just getting started, though, in the bottom of the third. 1 run on 3 hits so far for them. Here's Melky Mesa, second in the league in RBIs with 83. He can retake the lead with 1 swing. He's 3 behind Blake Galen. First pitch to Melky. Slider served into left field, a base hit past Rodriguez. Here comes Harris, the trail runner from second. He'll score as well. Dent was already in. Casilla caught in a pickle at third. He's tagged out. But it's a 2 RBI single for Melky Mesa. Give him 85 on the season. And the Milkman delivers again. It's now a 3-1 Revs lead. First pitch swinging. He got a breaking ball out over the plate. Just served it into left past Rodriguez, the shortstop who was playing up the middle. Dent scored easily. Harris really was no doubt that he was going to score as well from second base. Not too tough of a throw from left field in this park, but with Harris's speed, it's going to be tough to always get him, and they did not. So now with a 3-1 lead, the Revs still in business. 2 outs and a man on first for Nash. First pitch, high fastball away. It's 1-0. 2 more RBIs for Mesa. And that hit will do him some good. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Craig Massey, who he was trailing coming into the game for the batting title race, is 0 for 2. Davies looks at first. The 1-0 to Nash. Swings and fouls one back. It's 1-1. 3-1 Revs lead bottom 3. They have all 3 of their runs in the frame. And for Melky Mesa, 27 multi-RBI games now. It's almost double the next closest guys on the team. Dent and Dotella each have 14 multi-RBI games, but 27 now for Mesa. 1-1 to Nash. Ground ball. That's through the hole into left field, a base hit. 5 singles in the inning for the Revs, 4 in a row. It's first and second now. 2 outs in the inning, and Isaiah Tejeda will come to bat. You would think Somerset would maybe want to slide Rodriguez a little bit more in that hole at short instead of playing him up the middle. But he retakes his spot out there where he was, but now he shifts over more towards the hole. Sermo, the third baseman, had really been guarding the line. He backs up a little bit, so those two now getting on the same page. Here's Tejeda, the catcher, with Mesa at second, Nash at first. 2 outs in the inning. Davies has given up 3 runs in the inning so far. It's 3-1 Revs. Davies looks at Mesa. Now comes to the plate. Tejeda takes a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. It's 0-1. Tejeda bounced to short his first time up. The Revs seeing Davies much better this second time through the order. 0-1 pitch coming. Tejeda takes that one down the middle as well. He's upset with himself for taking it. Kicks some dirt in the batter's box. And the count goes to 0-2. Well, the slider could be in play here from Davies. It's pretty nasty, down and away to righties. Whether he can make it tempting is big, though. Gonzalez wants it low and away as Davies steps off to look Mesa back. Mesa looks like he's chuckling out there at second base. I don't know what Davies is really looking for out there. It doesn't seem like Mesa's going. And neither of the middle infielders moved in to pinch in to try to pick him off. Davies could have just wanted to reset things. First and second with 2 outs. 0-2 the count on Tejeda. Long pause from Davies. Now the pitch. Fastball misses way outside and low. It's 1-2. 5 hits in the inning for the Revs. They're all singles. Sometimes that's all you need to get a rally started. Mesa, 2 RBI single after the RBI single from Harris. 1-2, 2-out pitch coming. Tejeda waiting. Here it is. Slider low and away. He takes. Mesa takes off for third. He'll get there sliding head first. No throw from the catcher, Gonzalez. They'll score a wild pitch, not a stolen base from Mesa. He didn't go until the ball was in the dirt. Well, good job picking up that extra bag, and now a wild pitch or a pass ball, an error, anything of that nature will score Mesa. First and third now for Tejeda. 2-2 the count. He's worked it back even. Revs lead at 3-1, looking for more. Davies pauses, looks at both runners. Now the 2-2. Fastball misses a little bit high. It's 3-2. So from 0-2 to 3-2, Tejeda doing a good job. He's the 8th man to hit in the inning for the Revs, as they look to put some more runs on the board. Jared Mitchell waiting on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and third, as this one's fouled the other way. Nash was running on the play with the count 3-2 with 2 outs. Nash heading back to first. He was already around second. 3-2 the count remains. Tejeda ready to hit. Hitting .292 on the year, 2 homers, 16 RBIs. Nash off again, the 3-2. Tejeda lines this one to the right center field gap. That's down. Mesa scores easily. Nash chugging around third. Polo sending him home, and he's going to score. And the Revs will take a 5-1 lead on the 2 RBI single for Isaiah Tejeda. A 5-run bottom of the third, and they're not done yet. Harris got it started with an RBI single. Mesa added a 2 RBI single, and why not for good measure? Tejeda adds a 2 RBI single, and the Revs have scored 5 unanswered. They gave up the lead, or they gave up the first run of the game in the top of the third, and they've pushed across 5. Now John Hunton, Somerset's pitching coach, out to talk things over with Kyle Davies on the mound. Mitchell will be the 9th man to hit in the inning, and it looks like it will still be against Davies. No bullpen action for Somerset right now. John Hunton just talking things over with his starter. Tejeda stayed at first on the single to right center. He hit it pretty hard. Comes up with 2 more RBIs, give him 18 runs batted in on the season. It's his 5th multi-RBI game this year. He last had one on September 6th against the Road Warriors. That was a game where he hit a 3-run homer in. The meeting on the mound is over. 2 outs and a man on first in the bottom of the third. It's 5-1 Revs. They have 6 hits in the inning, all singles. 3 of those singles have produced at least 1 run. Here's Mitchell, the 9th man to hit in the inning. Tejeda short lead off first. Davies set, he comes to the plate. Change up in high for a strike 1. It's 0-1. Another big inning for the Revs. 5 runs so far. It's the 10th time this year they've put up 5 in an inning. 0-1, misses down low. It's 1-1. The last time they scored 5 in a frame was on September 5th against the Road Warriors in Game 1 of the doubleheader. That was in the 2nd inning. They've done it here. 1-1 coming to Mitchell. He swings and fouls one off left side. It's 1-2. 5-1 Revs lead, bottom 3. Tejeda on first after the 2 RBI single. If the Revs can get 1 more run in this inning, it will be the 7th time putting up 6 runs in an inning. The last time they've done that was on August 22nd against Lancaster in Game 1 of a doubleheader. Davies checks first. 1-2 pitch, here it is. Mitchell fouls it right back into the netting behind home plate. Count stays at 1-2. The Revs have given Logan Williamson 5 runs of support. He'll take at least a 4-run lead into the top of the 4th inning. He's looked good through 3 innings so far. He's rolled 2 double plays. Open stance for Mitchell in the lefty box. 1-2 pitch. This one flicked up in the air, foul territory, third base side. Sermo, the third baseman, over slides by the railing in the dugout, and he can't get there. So Mitchell, new life, And off the bat, it looked like that was going to be a pop-up in the grass on the third base side foul territory, but that thing carried a little bit. Sermo having to deal with the railing and also a low pop-up. Wasn't able to get there. So Mitchell stays alive. We'll see at least one more pitch in what's been a lengthy bottom of the third inning. 63 pitches now in the game for Davies. He might have thrown 20 combined in the first 2 frames. Tejeda still on first with 2 outs. Revs lead at 5-1. 1-2 the count on Mitchell. Davies to the plate. Mitchell checks his swing. Appeal. No swing, says third base umpire Bill Reuter. The count goes even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A man on first. Revs looking to extend their 4-run advantage. Davies takes the sign from Gonzalez. Mitchell ready. Now the 2-2. Mitchell chops that one foul off his leg, and he stays alive. And Jared doing a great job fighting here in this AB. Davies was spotted an early run of support, but Somerset got a feel they could have gotten much more. They had first and third and no outs against Williamson in the top of the third. Then Williamson got a 6-4-3 double play ball that killed a rally. 2-2 pitch coming at least once more. Davies leg kick and the pitch. Mitchell serves one off the end of the bat into shallow right field. It's the second baseman Massey coming out, but no, it's the right fielder Trapp who slides and makes the grab in shallow right. He calls off Massey, and the inning is over. The Revs send 9 to the plate. They score 5 times. They do it on 6 hits. No errors, 1 man left in the frame. After 3 full, it's the Revs 5 and the Patriots 1.
Get your tailgate on at Rutter's with Jumbo Chicken Wings. For a limited time, Rutter's VIPs earn triple rewards. 3 cents off per gallon of gas by purchasing delicious Jumbo Chicken Wings. Choose from 8 different mouth-watering flavors, including Old Bay and Buffalo hot sauce. Rutter's, why go anywhere else?
Will I have saved enough for college by the time she gets her driver's license?
How can I ensure beautiful music is always made on the symphony stage?
When I retire, can I take that vacation I always dreamed about?
When life's persistent questions have you seeking answers, turn to Smith, Mayer & Little Wealth Advisory Group. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help turn life's questions into financial plans of action and memorable outcomes. Smith, Mayer & Little, answering life's most persistent questions. Visit us at wealthofknowledgeyork.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
The York Revolution will host Ladies' Night presented by UPMC Pinnacle Friday, September 14th at PeoplesBank Park as we take on the Somerset Patriots with gates opening at 5:30. Ladies get in for free thanks to UPMC Pinnacle. Ladies can pick up their ticket in advance in our ticket office. 1 ticket per woman. The first 1,000 fans through the gates will receive a beanie hat giveaway courtesy of Health South Rehabilitation Hospital of York. The night will include shopping on the concourse from various vendors, discounts in the First Capital Federal Credit Union team store, and a scavenger hunt with prizes. Ladies' Night, Friday, September 14th at PeoplesBank Park.
Pastrami, sausage, turkey bacon, green peppers. Choose from over 30 toppings for Rutter's breakfast sandwiches. For a limited time, you can get 2 breakfast sandwiches for only $5 and earn 2 cents off per gallon of gas. Rutter's offers you breakfast all day long. Rutter's, why go anywhere else?
This is Michael Click. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball, home of the Revs, Sports Radio, 1350 WYK. First in York, first in sport.
Top of the 4th inning from PeoplesBank Park. It's the Revs 5 and the Patriots 1 in Game 1 of this doubleheader. Game 1 of this 4-game series, the final regular season series in the Atlantic League season. Michael Marcantonini with you on the broadcast. Logan Williamson now with a 4-run lead to work with. The Revs got 5 runs on 6 hits in the bottom of the third off Kyle Davies, the starter for the Patriots. Harrison RBI single, Mesa 2-run single, and Tejeda capped it off with a 2-run single of his own. Logan's first pitch of the inning is a strike over to Jace Boyd, the 3-hitter for the Patriots. It's Boyd, Coronado, Sermo, 3-4-5. Logan ready, working quickly. The 0-1 pitch. This one, hot shot down the third base line past Castillo, just inside the third base bag. It rolls all the way to the corner. Mesa picks it up. He'll get it in. It's a stand-up leadoff double for Jace Boyd. The Patriots immediately in business in the 4th. First extra base hit of the game for either team. It's the third hit overall for the Patriots. The Revs got that rally started from the beginning in the third. Castillo walked, then Dent singled. After Spoon struck out, they went single, 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 single before Mitchell flew out to end the inning. It was 5 hits in a row. The Revs now lead at 5-1. Man on second, no outs. First pitch to the cleanup man, Coronado, is a ball low and away, 1-0. Now Logan bends over at the waist, looking in at home plate. Tejeda going through the signs. Now a look at second for Logan. The 1-0 to the plate. Change up on the outside corner for strike 2. It's 1-2. No, that was strike 1, 1-1. Logan ready again. There's a changeup that swung on and missed by Coronado. Now it's 1-2. Really good pitch there from Logan down in the zone. Logan looking to eat some innings for the Revs and go 6, maybe even all 7. 1-2 pitch. This one's going to be blooped into right field. That's a base hit, fair ball. Boyce will score easily from second, digging for 2. Now stopping at first is Coronado. Just blooped one in, fought it off into shallow right. Nothing Nash could do out there at first base going after it. Nothing Mitchell could do coming in on it. Back-to-back hits for the Patriots to start the 4th. It's an RBI single for Nate Coronado. It's now a 5-2 game. Five to 2 the score. Patriots have now scored a run in back-to-back frames against Logan. They now have 4 hits in the game. No outs and a man on first. Here's Sermo, the third baseman. He takes a ball a little bit high, 1-0. Runs not too hard to come by so far tonight. Logan still working with a 3-run lead, looking to keep it that way. Sermo in the right-handed batter's box awaits the pitch. Changeup misses a little bit outside. It's 2-0. Logan got the call on pretty much that same pitch just a few pitches ago in the AB to Coronado, but he doesn't get it there. So the count at 2-0. And the pitch, fastball over for strike 1, 2-1. Logan third all-time in Revs history with 28 wins. Looking to get 29 tonight. Already 7 wins this year. It's been an impressive season for Logan as he misses again a little bit outside with a changeup. It's 3-1. For a guy that wasn't pitching anywhere to start the season, joined the Revs in the first half, about midway through the first half, he's really had a solid year here. He's been a stabilizer in the middle of that rotation as the number 3 starter. 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed. It's full. Sermo chased the high fastball outside. Came up empty. 5-2 Revs lead top 4. Man on first is Coronado. He singled home Boyd, who doubled the lead off the inning. Logan looks at first. 3-2 pitch coming. Here it is, fouled off right side, and the count stays full. Revs need to go 1-3 the rest of the way and have the Ducks go 0-4 in the final 4 games of the season to get in the playoffs. But if that happens, the Revs will be playing postseason baseball. 3-2 pitch coming. Runner goes. It doesn't matter. Pitch misses inside. Ball 4. Third straight man to reach in the inning against Logan is Sermo. He heads down to first. Here's Justin Trapp, the right fielder. Now Fletch will pay a visit to Logan on the mound. Talk things over, give him a breather. The Patriots have gone double single walk in the inning. Revs still lead at 5-2. We're in the top of the fourth. Revs still looking for the first out here this fourth inning. Williamson 1-1 with a .235 mark in 4 starts against the Patriots this year. 23 innings with 14 Ks, 6 earned runs against Somerset. And that, of course, coming into this game, those numbers. So Fletch's visit with Logan and Tejeda over. Now stepping into the box is Justin Trapp, struck out looking in the second inning. Revs will play the corners in against Trapp with first and second and no outs. First pitch misses way inside and low. Probably hear Logan grunt on the broadcast there. It's 1-0. James Pugliese getting loose for the Revs in the pen. Pugliese last pitched in Game 2 of the doubleheader 2 days ago. Logan looks at second. And the pitch fouled off the mask of Tejeda. Ooh, that was a tough shot to take. And the home plate umpire, Warren Nicholson, is going to walk the new baseball out to the mound and give that to Logan, give Tejeda some time. And that was a shot right into the face mask, a foul ball from Trapp. Luckily for Tejeda, he wears that hockey-style mask with a little bit extra protection, a little bit harder plastic, I guess you can say, on the top of there. Took that one right off the face mask. It's never fun. 1-1 the count, first and second and no outs. The pitch, swing and a miss, fastball from Logan in at 87, and he gasses Trapp. It's 1-2. Trapp a .275 hitter on the year, 7 homers, 31 RBIs. Logan only has 1 strikeout in the game. It was Trapp in the second. See if he can do it twice. 1-2 pitch coming up. The leg kick from Logan, here it is. Chopper foul on the changeup. Looked like that one caught a piece of Tejeda. He'll try to walk that off as well. Hasn't been a fun inning for Tejeda back there. Taking some shots to the gear. The count is 1-2 on Justin Trapp. No outs in the top of the fourth inning. The Patriots have 1 run in the inning. Now Logan taking his time on the hill, looks in at Tejeda. The count is 1-2. He's set. And the pitch, change up that's hooked and yanked foul out of play down the left field line. One over the snack sheds down on the left field concourse. The count stays at 1-2. Patriots first half winners in the Liberty Division. Still a chance to win that second half. The Revs need them to get in the playoffs. 1-2 pitch from Logan. Here it is. Fastball, swing and miss upstairs. Back-to-back strikeouts of Trapp for Logan in this one. And those are his only 2 strikeouts of the game, but picked a big spot to get a punch out there with first and second no outs. Now first and second, 1 out for Mike Francoso, the left fielder. Francoso tied for 8th in the league in on-base percentage at .378. He's also 5th in walks with 62. Played in 116 games for the Patriots. That's good for 2nd on the team. First pitch to him is a strike on the outer half from Logan. It's 0-1. 1 out, runners at first and second. It's Coronado at second, Sermo at first. 5-2 Revs lead. Logan set again on the mound. Here's the 0-1. Slider misses off the plate and low. It's 1-1. Francoso hitting just 182 over his last 10. He has walked 7 times in that span, though. 1-1, off the end of the bat, out to second. Casilla the backhand flip to Dent at second, throw to first in time. A nifty 4-6-3 double play. It's the 3rd double play of the game for the Revs and Logan Williamson. Casilla flipped it behind his back to Dent at second for the second out of the inning. And then Dent an easy throw over to first to end it. 3 double plays for the Revs. That one a highlight reel twin killing. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning with the Revs still leading at 5-2 over Somerset.
Tired of hearing that music? Especially when you already have that same ice cream in your freezer. Try something new and amazing with tropical shaved ice. On Monday morning after the big company event, do you want the buzz down the hall to be, how awesome was this year's company picnic? Then crush boredom and bring on Kona Ice with over 32,000 flavor combinations. This is not your typical lackluster snow cone. Their flavors are bold and delicious. Fuzzy Navel, Margarita, Blue Hawaiian. Kona Ice is dairy-free, gluten-free, and they even offer flavors that are sugar and dye-free. No party is too big or too small. They can serve up to 1,000 people per hour. They have party packages starting as low as $100. To add more excitement to your next event, find them online.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Local sports on WOYK are brought to you by Maple Donuts, a family tradition since 1946.
This is Logan Williamson. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio, 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Bottom of the 4th inning from PeoplesBank Park. It's the Revs 5 and the Pats 2. 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Revs. 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for the Patriots. Henry Castillo to lead things off against Kyle Davies in the 4th. The same 3 that led off the last inning for the Revs, in which the Revs got 5 runs on 6 hits. Castillo, Dent, Spoon, 7, 8, 9. Castillo scored the first run and started the rally with the leadoff walk. He was the first man to reach against Davies. Revs will look to do it again here as Davies starts Castillo off with a strike on the outer half. Now the 0-1 pitch. Castillo flicks that one into deep center field. A little bit off the end of the bat, but it's carrying. And making the play is Pacioli in center, a lazy fly ball for out number 1. 2 pitches, 1 out for Davies, who threw 42 pitches in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Revs sent 9 men to the plate batting through the lineup. Here's Ryan Dent, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored his first time up. Scott Kelly is come into the ballgame to play second base in place of Craig Massey out of the game. Now, Kelly, who had been coaching first base for the Patriots in this game, comes in to play defense at second. Massey out of the game 0 for 2. That's notable because he was the league leader in batting to start the day. 0-1 pitch to Denny, swings and foul tips it into the glove of Gonzalez. It's 0-2. So Mesa has a hit in this game. He also has 2 RBIs to give him 85 on the year, 1 behind Blake Galen for the league lead. But Massey out of the game, so he will not be able to improve his batting average the rest of this one. And Dent just took another ball off the plate. It's 1-2. (5-2) Revs lead, bottom 4. The 1-2 pitch to Dent. This one served off the end of the bat into shallow left center. 4 guys going out for it, and nobody gets it. It falls for a base hit. Diving was the left fielder, Francoso. He couldn't come up with it. The center fielder, Pacioli, came in as well. The shortstop, Rodriguez, was out, and so was the second baseman, Kelly. It sort of just looked like 4 guys all running to the same point, coming in for like a square was closing in, and none of them got it. You ever seen, Daryl, I'll bring you back in the broadcast for this, you ever seen 4 guys all go out at once and none come up with it?
No, 3 countless times, but 4 is a little out of the ordinary, and That's tough for them because you need somebody to take charge, and I wonder if one of the others maybe could have gotten closer.
Well, here's Spoon with 1 out and 1 on. And the pitch, fastball misses outside. It's 1-0. 5-2 Revs lead after the Dent single. Looking at first is Davies. Dent, very small lead. Pitch to Spoon, swing and miss, and a slider low and away. It's 1-1. Dent now with the first Rev with multiple hits in this game. So the Revs look to take game 1 of this doubleheader. They lead it 5-2. Davies set on the mound. 1-1 pitch coming to Spoon. That misses down. It's 2-1. Spoon has struggled against that Davies slider in this one. 2-1 the count. Dent a short lead at first. Patriots pinching for 2 up the middle. The 2-1 pitch, Spoon takes a little bit low off the plate. It's 3-1. Darryl, a weird scenario though that the Revs can only win 1 game in this series, but I guess you got to go out and take care of business in game 1 and get that out of the way first.
Yeah, why not? There are no guarantees, so get that out of the way.
3-1 to Spoon, swing and a miss, and the count goes full. Fastball got him. He was a little late there. Count full.
It's just the most bizarre situation, though.
Now, if the Revs do win game 1, game 2 will be something to watch and keep an eye on what goes down in that one. 3-2 pitch, Spoon fouls it back. Count stays full. 5-2 Revs lead, bottom 4. Alonzo Harris waiting on deck. He singled home the tying run last inning. The 3-2 pitch coming up once again to Spoon. That misses outside. It's ball 4. A low and outside fastball. That'll put Dent on second base and send Spoon to first. First and second for Harris.
Now the Revs have frustrated Davies. I mean, he had a really good start to the night, 6 up, 6 down, but right now the difference in the game, they cashed in big time on the opportunities last inning. Somerset has had opportunities against Logan, but he's limited them to 1 run in each of the last 2 innings.
First and second with 1 out for Harris. Davies checks on Dent out there at second. Another check. And the pitch, swing and a miss. A huge cut from Alonzo, came up empty. The count goes to 0-1. Revs 7 hits in this game. They've all come over the last 2 frames. See if Alonzo can come up with his second knock of the game. 0-1 the count. Davies ready, and the pitch. Fly ball deep left center field. Pacioli a few steps over in the gap. He makes the grab, and Harris retired for out number 2. It sounded good off the bat, Darryl, but just not enough carry on it.
Yeah, I don't think he missed it by much. Maybe just in a little bit off the barrel. And he got one up there, and it wasn't one that he needed to elevate anymore. Pitch was up. Nice swing on it. Just didn't quite square it up.
2 outs and first and second for Casilla, who singled his first time up. He was the second hit in that 5 hit in a row span the Revs had. 5-2 Revs lead, bottom 4. And the pitch from Davies. Fastball right down the chute for strike 1, and the count goes to 0-1. Davies still in the game now at 82 pitches through 42 in just the 3rd inning. A 1 to come into Alexi. Slider misses inside. 1-1. Looks like a different Davies out there, Darryl, than we saw in the first 2 innings, mowing guys down. Then all of a sudden, that leadoff walk led to a 5-run inning in the third for the Revs.
He's really labored the last 2 innings. They've really made it tough on him.
First and second for the Revs, 2 outs. 1-1 coming to Alexi. That one misses low, a fastball. It's 2-1.
Is that the double play of the year in the top half?
It might be. I mean, it wasn't a diving play, but pretty nasty behind the back flip right there. That was filthy. Dent, a nice turn. 3 double plays now in the game for the Revs. Alexi does it all with the bat, with the glove, on the bases. 2-1, swing and a miss, fastball outer half. Count even at 2 with 2 down. I gotta believe Alexi just felt like doing that. He didn't necessarily need to, but third double play opportunity of the game, why not flip it behind my back is probably what he said.
It was convenient. It ended up being in rhythm.
2-2 pitch coming up to Alexi. Here it is. Breaking ball misses low. It's 3-2. You know, sometimes in MLB The Show, when you hit a ground ball up the middle, sometimes the second baseman will do that. It's some glitch in the game. He'll just flip it backward behind the back. Maybe sometimes through the runner because of those game glitches.
Right. Alexi with the glitch.
Gold Glove Casilla. 3-2 2-out pitch coming. Both runners will be off on the pitch. Here it is. Casilla swings and misses. A changeup from Davies got Casilla out in front. And the inning is over. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. 2 left for the Revs. After 4 full, it's 5-2 York. We'll go to the top of the 5th next.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're a family tradition. Our goal is to provide outstanding customer service and to make energy easy for you. From heating oil and propane to natural gas and electricity, our team can help. We also offer HVAC services, installation, maintenance, and service plans to keep your home safe and comfortable. In addition, our team can improve the quality of water in your home. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY. We make energy easy.
Hi, this is Steve Navaroli. Join me Saturday mornings at 9 for Central PA Game Day presented by Neighborhood Sure Save Markets right here on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. Tune in each week as we break down the latest in high school sports, including Friday night's big games, the week's top performers, and the rest of the sports scene both locally and nationally. Central PA Game Day presented by Neighborhood Sure Save Markets, Saturdays at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
This is Paul Fletcher. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Top of the 5th inning from PeoplesBank Park. It's the Revs 5 and the Pats 2. 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors for York. 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for Somerset as the Revs look to take Game 1 of this doubleheader tonight. Logan Williamson back to work, still working with the lead. He's given up just 2 runs over 4 innings. Justin Pacioli, Jovan Gonzalez, and Scott Kelly in the leadoff spot for Craig Massey now. The 3 due up for the Pats, 8-9-1. Logan looks in for the sign to Tejeda. First pitch is a strike on the outer half. It's 0-1 quickly on the center fielder, Pacioli. Well, the 0-1, this one fouled off right side. It's 0-2. Logan has worked pretty quickly tonight. Has gotten ahead of guys for the most part. Has 2 strikeouts, both Justin Trapp. Got a 4-6-3 double play to end the 4th inning. He's rolled 3 double plays in the game. 0-2 pitch, fastball misses high and away, 1-2. Revs scored all 5 of their runs in the bottom of the 3rd. And bullpen action for the Patriots down the left field line. 1-2 pitch, fastball misses high and away, 2-2. Revs still have bullpen action. Last we were told it was James Pugliese throwing. I believe it is still Pugliese. Logan readying the 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Changeup fouled off right side. A liner into the seats. Count stays even at 2. Logan looking to finish his season with a win. If he completes this inning, he will qualify for it. 7-5 on the year coming in. The ERA at 4.06 right now. 2-2 pitch. Off the end of the bat, served into center field for a knock. Drops in front of Spoon. Leadoff base hit for Justin Pacioli.
That hasn't been totally easy tonight, just in that that's the third straight inning with a leadoff runner. 3 times he's had multiple runners, but he has excelled tonight at limiting the damage. He's done a great job of that.
Williamson, a guy you can ask to eat innings. 7 times this year he's gone at least 6 innings. First pitch to the next batter, Yovan Gonzalez, is over for a strike. It's 0-1. Right-hander Ryan Webb up and throwing in the Patriots bullpen. Former major leaguer. Man on first, no outs. Revs pinching for 2 again up the middle, the 0-1. Revs have turned 4 double plays in a game this season 4 times. April 28th, May 29th, June 20th, and August 17th. The 4 times they've turned 4. See if they can do it again. They have 3 already. Pacioli a leadoff first, the 1-1. Fly ball, foul out of play. A couple starts ago, didn't Logan have 3 double plays in like the first 4 innings of a game as well?
Yeah, that sounds right. He'll roll a bunch when he's on.
In Long Island or Somerset, one of the 2?
Yeah.
Was it that suspended game in Somerset? I think it was.
I'm going to check.
1-2 the count on the 9-hitter Gonzalez. Pitch from Logan. That one fouled right back to the backstop. It stays 1-2. 5-2 Revs lead top 5 with no outs and Pacioli on first. He singled to start the inning. 5 hits now against Williamson. A look at first, and now a move over to first. Williamson keeping an eye on Pacioli. It's a good Italian name right there, Pacioli. He is a member of the all-name team that I will reveal at the end of the season. 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, chopper to third. Castillo picks it up on the short hop, throws to first in time to get the batter Gonzalez. 5-3 on the putout, 1 out here in the 5th. And Darryl, that could have easily been a double play ball if Pacioli hadn't been running.
Yes, it could, and that's a big part of the Patriots' offense is their running game. They hit by far the fewest home runs in the league, so it is contact hitting and moving guys over. And yes, Williamson, the Revs actually turned 4 in the suspended game. He induced 2, but back on August 12th at Long Island, he rolled 3 himself. And he'll get a bunch when he's on, no doubt.
Man on second with 1 out. Here's Scott Kelly, his first AB of the game. Takes the first pitch strike. It's 0-1. Kelly came into the game in the bottom of the 4th inning defensively, replacing Craig Massey. It was 0 for 2 before his exit. Kelly now inherits the leadoff hole. 5-2 lead for the Revs top 5. The 0-1. Kelly chops it foul, third base side. It's 0-2. When Williamson's gone first pitch strike tonight, he's gotten right back on the rubber and thrown the second pitch. It has been consistent when he gets ahead, keeping the pressure on. He's taking a little bit more time when he's throwing a ball. Logan set, looks at Pacioli. Here's the 0-2 fastball, a little bit high and away. The count goes to 1-2. 1 out in the inning. A lot of ground balls for Logan in this game. In fact, only 1 out has been recorded in the air. That was the leadoff man of the game, Massey. 1-2 pitch. This one in the air. Fly ball, shallow right field, foul territory. Nash and Casilla over. It's Nash who makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Throws it back into the infield. A dart to Castillo at third. A pop out to the first baseman for Kelly. Nice play by Nash. 2 outs in the inning.
That was a terrific play. If Nash is going full steam back, just get out of his way.
Absolutely. Don't want to mess with that.
Logan's got an all-league grunt game going tonight, by the way.
Yep.
He is letting it eat.
Do they have that? Do they have that team?
Well, you have your all-name team. I think I'm going to go all grunt.
Hey, do what you got to do.
He's the player of the year in that regard.
2 outs now with a man on second for the K-man, Alfredo Rodriguez. First pitch from Williamson over for a strike. 84 on the gun. 0-1. Rodriguez walked his first time up, bounced to third his last time up. 5-2 Revs lead, top of the 5th. Williamson 2 strikeouts in the game, looking for another one. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball through the hole into left field, a base hit. Being waved home is Pacioli. Here's the throw from Mesa, cut off by Castillo. Throw back to first, and Rodriguez gets back there. It's now a 5-3 game. An RBI single for Alfredo Rodriguez, a 2-out knock. Patriots have scored 1 run in each of the past 3.
That one hurts a little bit. You hate to give up that 2-out knock. That's something that he has avoided doing so far tonight. Double plays the last couple of innings.
And that is going to be it for Logan Williamson. The 2-out base hit and an RBI for Alfredo Rodriguez. Williamson will exit for the final time this season in a start. Who knows, you can maybe see him in relief over the next couple days, but that probably is his last outing of the 2018 season. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. James Puglisi coming into the game. 4 2/3 for Logan. Gives up 3 runs. His line is not closed. Take a quick break and tell you more about Puglisi when we come back.
Recognition it deserves. Yeah, in Food and Wine magazine's article, 10 gas station foods across the country that are worth the detour, they put Royal Farms' world-famous chicken at the top of the list. Well, we've always known that Royal Farms has the best fried chicken, but now the whole world knows. So hurry into a Royal Farms to pick up some of their nationally recognized world-famous chicken before the world beats a path to their door. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast.
If you own a tractor-trailer business, then you know the cost of having your rig down instead of on the road. Rivers Truck Center in Red Lion keeps your trucks on the road by providing a one-stop shop for all your trucking needs. Rivers handles full-service truck sales and carries a full line of parts for all makes and models, has their own full-service collision center, and provides 24-hour emergency towing and roadside assistance. Check out riverstruck.com for more info. There's a reason Rivers Truck Center has been in business for over 40 years. They really do care.
It is easy being green. In York County, trash is safely managed at a waste-to-energy facility where it is used as fuel to produce electricity. The electricity generated from trash is enough to power 20,000 homes. That's enough to light the entire city of York. Learn more at www.ycswa.com. Garbage is power.
This is Ryan Dent. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350, WOYK, first in York, first in sports.
New pitcher into the ballgame for the Revs, James Puglisi. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. 5-3 Revs lead, top of the 5th, with 2 outs and Alfredo Rodriguez at first after his RBI single. Logan Williamson out of the game now as Jace Boyd steps to the plate. Puglisi set on the mound, readying his first pitch of the inning. Here it is. Ground ball to Castillo at third. He'll go the short way to second, and on 1 pitch, the inning is over. Well, we were back on air for about 10 seconds, but 10 seconds, enough time for James Puglisi to get out of the inning. He does it on 1 pitch. After 4.5, it's 5-3 Revs. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th next.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission. You know what really grinds my gears? Perfectly good cars being thrown away just because the transmission went bad. My mind slips into overdrive when someone says,
I'll just get a new car before I spend that kind of money on a transmission.
What? According to Kelley Blue Book, the average price of a new car is $32,000. Now you're going to finance that, right? There's another $6 to $8 grand. And if you drive it off the showroom floor, it loses 20% of its value immediately. Don't forget, you also have to pay sales tax, higher insurance rates, title and registration fees, and come up with $600, $700, $800 a month depending on your interest rates for 5 years. And remember, you will still have to pay for the upkeep of the car, brakes, tires, wipers, fluids, etc. Stop! Trade your transmission, not your car.
Thanks, good-looking genius.
You're welcome, ma'am. Broadway Transmission. We'll get your shift together and save you all that dough. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
With the new Express Sports football and car racing from the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can play your favorite sports at participating retailers, bars, and restaurants. Make your picks on your play slip, like touchdown pass on the third play, or the first 3 cars to cross the finish line, and watch the fast-paced lifelike action on the big screen. With drawings for cash prizes every 5 minutes, there's never a dull moment. Come on. Come on. Yes!
Express Sports from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Compete from your seat. Players must be 18 or older. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
This is Chang Choi, athletic trainer of the York Revolution. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sport.
5-3 Revs lead, bottom of the 5th. Michael Marcantonini and Darrell Henry with you on the call. It's Mesa Nash Tejeda 3-4-5 for the Revs against Kyle Davies in the bottom of the 5th. The Revs got all 5 of their runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They sent 9 men to the plate in that inning. The Revs threatened for 1 or 2 more in the 4th, but Davies got out of it. And now Melky Mesa set to lead things off. A 2-run single for Mesa his last time up. Now 85 RBIs on the year, 1 behind Blake Galen. Can tie Galen with 1 swing here if he goes deep. 20 homers on the year for Mesa, 3rd in the league. He also has 22 doubles. The first pitch of the inning almost clips Mesa in the jersey. It's 1-0. Run through Mesa's numbers for you. 336 batting average coming in. It's now at 337. 20 homers, he's 3rd in the league. 85 RBIs, 2nd in the league. Tie for 10th with 22 doubles, and tie for 3rd with 80 runs. 1-0 pitch to him, chopped foul. He's also leading the league in slugging percentage at .582. Nobody anywhere close to him in that department. So he will finish the season leading in that department unless something miraculously crazy happened with the guys chasing him. Davies set on the mound. 1-1 pitch coming to Melky. Hard hit ground ball to short. Rodriguez fields it, backs up, throws to first, and he gets Mesa by about a step. 6-3 on the putout. 1 up, 1 down in the bottom of the 5th.
Not an easy play, backing up a little bit to play that hop, and then you get that throw off your heels. But 2 of the top defensive shortstops in the league are in this series this weekend.
5-3 Revs lead, bottom 5th. 1 out and no one on for Telvin Nash. He steps into the box. He's on a 1 RBI per game pace right now. 35 RBIs in 35 games coming in. Davies set. First pitch to Telvin. Curveball over for strike 1. It's 0-1. Nash has 11 multi-RBI games this year in those 35 games. He has 14 multi-hit games. He's hit safely in 6 of his, well, now 7 of his last 9 with the hit today. 0-1 coming, swing and a miss at a breaking ball. It's 0-2. He's 1 for 2 today, so he is 11 for his last 31 over his last 9. 4 multi-hit games in that span. He takes a deep breath. 0-2 pitch coming up. Revs lead it by 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Davies set on the mound. No one on base for Nash. Leg kick and the 0-2. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3. 4 punch outs in the game for Davies. 2 up, 2 down for the right-hander here in the inning. Well, here's Isaias Tejeda, the catcher. There's Jonathan DeMarte gets loose in the bullpen for the Revs. 5-3 Revs lead, 7 hits for them. The Patriots with 6 hits. Tejeda, 2-run single his last time up. 1 for 2 in the game. First pitch is inside. It's a ball, 1-0. 2 outs in the inning. Revs got 6 of their 7 hits in that third inning. Gonzalez sets up low and away. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball over for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, Darryl, Logan Williamson not going to get the win tonight, only 4 2/3 innings, but he was solid and held that lead where it was through his 4 2/3.
He was. He had to battle a little bit tonight.
1-1 pitch. Slider over from Webb. It's 1-2.
It wasn't the cleanest with the hits, and he had 3 walks in there, but only 1 run in 3, 4, 5. No multi-run innings, which was big. Just a shame he was within and out of a win.
1-2 to Tejeda. Line drive into center field. Pacioli slides and makes the grab, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 frame for Ryan Webb out of the bullpen in relief of Kyle Davies. And the inning is over. Tejeda hit it hard, but comes up empty. After 5 full, it's the Revs 5 and the Patriots 3. We'll go to the top of the 6th next. Darryl Henry taking back over on the play-by-play.
You know, something funny happens when people buy their dream home. They can both look at the same thing and see it in an entirely different way. He sees a man cave, while she sees an art room.
Hi, my name is Ryan Scott with J.G. Wentworth Home Lending, and this has become a common theme from our happy customers. With our competitive rates, quick process, and close-on-time guarantee, why would you choose another mortgage company to finance your dreams? Call us today at 855-JGW-LEND so we can get you on your path towards home ownership.
J.G. Wentworth Home Lending will take care of all the details of purchasing your home so you can focus on what to do once you move in. You know, will that great backyard be a beautiful garden? Or a beautiful new pool? Yeah, that's one detail we'll leave up to you. Call 855-JGW-LEND today. Mortgage loans offered by J.G. Wentworth Home Lending, LLC, 3550 Commission Court, Woodbridge, Virginia, NMLS ID 2925, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, Equal Housing Lender.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The Independent Insurance Agent System. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the 6th inning, it is a 5-3 Revs lead. Jonathan DeMarte, the new pitcher. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. As the Revs look for a Game 1 victory, it would be their 8th in the last 9. 11th and 13, 15th and 18, and so on. 6th inning brought to you by York Dental Sleep Therapy. Are you tired of feeling the effects of sleep apnea or sleepless nights due to your CPAP? Dr. Bell may have an option just for you. Call 717-316-1299 or visit yorksleep.com. First pitch is a little high on Nate Coronado leading off. 4-5-6 in the order. Coronado today 1 for 2, double play in the first, but then a bloop RBI hit in the 4th. Now the 1-0, and that misses down and outside. We'll hear from Mason between games tonight, but one really interesting tidbit that he shared was that the acquisitions of DeMarte and Austin Wright, they don't have to be sent back. The 2-0 And a swing and a foul tip, bounce behind the plate. And so often those late season acquisitions are for a player to be named later, which is that player being sent back. But these were done differently. And Mace has plans of DeMarte and Wright being in the plans for 2019. The 2-1, and it misses outside off the glove of Tejeda. It'll be Sermo and Trapp to follow this inning. DeMarte had a scoreless inning on the road at Somerset last weekend.
How you doing, Ron?
3-1, and a swing and a foul back upstairs. He has made 3 total appearances, 3 shutout innings since being acquired from the normal Corn Belters of the Frontier League. He's only a second-year pro. 25 years old. He's ready. And the payoff pitch down and away. And then he'll skip to the backstop, a leadoff walk. And for the 4th straight inning, the Patriots have their leadoff man reach. Revs Baseball brought to you in part by Wise Markets, York Water Company, and Twin Pine Country Farm Store. On our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report, Revs with Luis Cruz out with the hamate bone injury. Steven Figueroa was activated earlier this week from his back soreness. Revs with tendonitis issues for Jonathan Sanchez, Junior Rincon. Here's Sermo. He'll bat from the left. First pitch is high and away. A switch hitting at third baseman tonight, a ground out and a walk. And also Jay Goss and Frank DeGiulio Jr. out with the elbow injuries. That's our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, that's in for a strike. DeMarte, who will get it in there at least low 90s. That was 91. I believe we saw him at 92, 93 when he debuted last week. A stretch. 1-1. And a breaking ball doesn't get the call. That was close. Trying to backdoor it. That did not miss by much. Tying run is at the plate. Sermo, who was near the top of the American Association in home runs this year. He was that league's player of the year. The 2-1. Tried it again. This time got the call. Almost the same spot. As the curveball buckled over, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sermo had 22 home runs in that league, tied for second most. The Sioux City Explorers. Here's the stretch. And the 2-2. Fastball does not get that call, and that looked to be the best of all of them. And after the curveball's up and on the outer part of the zone, perhaps the fastball at the knees fooled Warren Nicholson's eye level, not just the hitters. 3-2.
Well, that ball is definitely right there on the black. And I'm really surprised DeMarte didn't get the call. I mean, that's right there.
It's like it froze the hitter and the ump.
Yeah.
There's the payoff pitch down low, and it ends up being ball 4. Now the Patriots with their first 2 men on here in the 6th inning. DeMarte squeezed twice in that at bat, once badly. And 2 men on for Justin Trapp.
The tying run on base now. This is getting a little bit dicey here. Revs doing what they can to hold this lead. The Patriots have been chipping away, but really doing no more than chipping away. It's just been 1 run in 3 straight frames.
A Trapp, good speed. Patriots, a team that bunts a ton. And the Revs will have the corners in and anticipating. Trapp tonight, 2 at-bats, 2 strikeouts against Williamson, who went 4 2/3. 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 2 Ks. And DeMarte sets, checks, fires. He does square. It's low. DeMarte not pinpoint here to begin his outing. Couple walks to start, but sure looked like he had the last hitter struck out. 5-3 York here in the 6th inning. Gray, cloudy night here at the ballpark, but no rain. A 1-0, and that's in the dirt. Tejeda picks it out, but now a 2-0 count. Chuck that ball over toward the Revs dugout. DeMarte in need of getting his feel for the strike zone here pretty quickly. 2 balls, no strikes. Now ready. Comes home. And a line drive, but foul. Pulled into the seats in left. And that might have been a ball up. But it looked good, the trap. He went after it, yanks it foul.
Definitely a little bit up in the zone right there. Don't want to leave too many up there. Be a great time for another double play ball. Why not a 4th? Seems like the Revs and Patriots always playing some really close games. This one not as low scoring as some in the past, but these two teams well matched.
Now ready. 2-1. Fastball down and away. Now he'll have to come to him here. 2 on walks to begin the 6th. Revs are 8-6 against the Patriots this year, by the way. Now ready. DeMarte, the 3-1. And it just missed high. 3 consecutive walks, and the bases are loaded with Patriots with nobody out. Fletch is going to make a visit. And Mike Francoso will be the hitter with bases loaded, no outs, a 2-run lead in the 6th.
DeMarte had the first batter of the inning struck out, and that would have changed everything. And then it just kind of snowballed since then. Strike zone still is small. He's been getting squeezed even in those last 2 guys with those last 2 guys at bat. And it's tough to pitch when you know you have to make your pitches that much better.
By the way, Revs' 10th anniversary team member Keone Duren is in the house tonight watching. Stopped by earlier in the game. They announced his presence on the video board. Wonderful to see Keone wrapped up his season coaching at AA Altoona as the Curves hitting coach. Now here's Francoso, who has grounded to second for 1 out and then grounded to second for 2 outs, a double play. They'd take that. First pitch here, curveball, and it plops in for a strike. Good breaking ball to get ahead. And DeMarte also this time got the call on it, as he blew a bubble as he watched the strike hand go up. Here's the stretch. Now the 0-1. Swing, and it's fouled against the net. Got in on the hands at 90 there. So after the visit from Fletch, he jumps ahead. Buries Francoso at 0-2. Goes to the rosin bag, looking for perhaps a strikeout here. A pop-up would do. Double play they would take. They're up by 2 runs. 0-2 pitch. Fastball right there. Strike 3 called. 91 at the knees. And DeMarte gets him on 3 pitches, 1 away.
It's a great job by DeMarte to keep his composure and not worry about the last 3 batters that he walked, not worry about the tying run and the go-ahead run being out on base, just going out there and painting the corners. Francoso couldn't do anything, probably even if he swung at that pitch.
Now Justin Pacioli, who's walked, singled, scored twice. Revs did have Dustin Richardson up. Now it's Click. First pitch, fastball. That's a called strike. DeMarte trying to bring himself out of the mess. 5-3 the lead. Pacioli was leading off when the Revs were at Somerset last week. The 0-1, and it's in the dirt. Skips past Tejeda, and a run will come in. Everybody up 1 as Coronado trots across. It's a wild pitch, and it's a 1-run game, 5-4, and no more double play set up at the moment.
Patriots not making this easy tonight. Clawing their way back. But DeMarte's still a chance to get out of this thing.
They've scored in 4 straight innings now. 3 unanswered runs. Here's the stretch. The 1-1. Swinging a bouncing ball to short. Dent gloves it, throws to third. It'll tie the game. They get one of the lead outs. And it's 5-5. RBI fielder's choice. 6-5 on the out at third base. Trapp is cut down. Running right in front of Dent, who likes to make that play when he can. But Sermo from third comes in to score, and we'll start over 5-5 here in the 6th.
It's just kind of how this game has gone. You figured Somerset was going to have a little bit left in them. The Revs have only scored in that 1 inning, but they have the advantage moving forward being the home team in this tie game.
Runner at first, 2 outs. There goes Pacioli. First pitch strike to Gonzalez, and Tejeda's throw strong but skips into center. And Alexi cutting in front of the runner, trying to reach, and his reach was cut off because of the slide. So a strong throw, but it bounces into center. It may be tailed just a tad, and it's enough to be a stolen base and a throwing error. Runner at third with 2 outs, the go-ahead run.
A good throw. It's on target, but like you said, could see his arm kind of caught up because of Pacioli sliding there.
The 0-1, and a breaking ball low on Gonzalez, who's 1 for 2 tonight. Singled early in the game, grounded out last inning. Pacioli now with that steal. 34 steals this year, caught twice. 1-1, and a fastball just off the corner away. Last year, he had 35 steals and was caught twice.
Just picks the right spot to run. A guy like that, you have to be a good base stealer, not just a fast runner.
Now the 2-1, and a swing and a miss. As DeMarte goes off speed, Gonzalez was front-footed. 2 balls, 2 strikes, trying to keep it tied here in the 6th. There's now 4 unanswered from Somerset. DeMarte ready. The 2-2 fastball, that's low. And it goes full. Scott Kelly on deck. He came in for Craig Massey in the 4th inning. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2 curveball, and Gonzalez was way early. Big breaker from DeMarte, but the Patriots scored twice in the inning with no hits. 3 walks, a wild pitch. There was an error, and 1 man left. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Somerset has tied it up. It's 5-5.
As you clean it out, keep in mind Community Aid's looking for your lucky leftovers. After you wrap up your yard sale, donate what's left over at your closest Community Aid Drive-Up Donation Center. They're attached to each of Community Aid's incredible thrift stores in our area. Hanover, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Mechanicsburg, and Selinsgrove. Community Aid wants your lucky leftovers to help more than 750 local charities. Learn more at communityaid.net. But don't forget, give your lucky leftovers to Community Aid. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Revs Time meets School Pride on Saturday, September 15th. It's High School Spirit Night at PeoplesBank Park, presented by UPMC Pinnacle. Cheer on your school and the spirited on-field performances of area cheer squads in the penultimate game of the York Revolution's 2018 season. Then stick around for the last fireworks show of the season, launched from center field. High School Spirit Night, Saturday, September 15th. Get tickets before they're gone. Visit YorkRevolution.com or call 717-801-HITS.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Hey, this is Jacoby Jones, Super Bowl champ, Dancing with the Stars. If y'all didn't vote for me, it's y'all fault I lost, but you're listening to the radio, WOYK 1350, baby.
Bottom of the 6th, now the Revs looking to answer and go back in front. It's a 2-2 game. Jared Mitchell can't get the weight off his bat. He's supposed to lead off. And it is stuck as can be. Right on the barrel as he pounds it against the on-deck circle mat. And Henry Castillo, using his bat as a pry, helps him get it off. New pitcher is right-hander Dustin Antolin for the Patriots. Big, hard-throwing righty. Was up with Toronto a couple of years ago. Hawaii native. Somerset is drawn even. They have scored 4 unanswered. And Mitchell to dig in. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Castillo and Dent will follow. And from the stretch, the righty Antolin's first is a fastball in for a called strike. And the Revs dugout not happy with that. They thought that was low. Mitchell will back out for a moment. And Warren Nicholson hearing it, especially after a couple of what looked like perfect pitches that Jonathan DeMarte threw in the top half that were not called strikes. The 0-1, swing and a miss, and now he chases like a splitter in the dirt. And if it wasn't 0-1, he wouldn't have had to. Now he'll walk away, 2 strikes on him. Nicholson last weekend at Somerset had a great game behind the plate, but there didn't appear to be many issues tonight until this inning. The 0-2, swinging a foul tip back to the net. So Mitchell now in battle mode. Antolin does have a low to mid-90s fastball, a splitter, and a cutter. And this year 3-4 with a 3.43 ERA and 47 outings. And he's set. Here's the 0-2 again. Fastball just inside. And that one at 91, but just in off. Looked like the catcher Gonzalez was coming out of his squat to throw it around the horn. Now Brett Jody asking where it missed. Nicholson motions inside. Mitchell kind of sneers back his way like, really? You're asking for strikes now? The 1-2, swing and a miss, and a splitter ends the at-bat. So a strikeout for Antolin to begin the bottom of the 6th. Patriots bullpen has retired all 4 that they've faced. And Henry Castillo to the plate next. Revs with 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Somerset 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Castillo, who sparked the enormous 5-run 3rd inning with a leadoff walk, flied out his other time up. First pitch, swing and a miss, fastball on the outer half. Antolin, who went to high school in Hawaii. Blue Jays must have racked up some air miles to go scout him. They took him in the 11th round in 08. 0-1, and that misses down low. And 8 years later made his big league debut. That was 2 years ago. At the call-up with Toronto. The 1-1. And he skips it in the dirt. Another splitter, which appears to be his number 2 pitch coming off the fastball. Antolin last year began the year at AAA with the Nationals at Syracuse. Was released, signed with Somerset, had a 2.08 ERA, made 21 games. Did not allow an earned run his first 14 outings. Now fires, and that's in tight. 3-1. It's either the splitter or a slider. Revs have Dustin Richardson up in the bullpen. And here at home, he'll probably be in regardless. If you don't have the lead after 6, there's not going to be a save situation at home. 3-1. And a drive the other way, down the line in left, but it's going to be foul. As Castillo drills one over the Grand Slam brewhouse in left. And that sails out toward Arch Street, wide of the big wall. 3-2. Solid contact from him again. Going the other way again. The Revs' last game on Wednesday night. Opposite field, 3-run homer. We discussed that with Mace, which we'll hear between games. Along with Michael's chat with Diaz and Figueroa. 3-2. And it's in the dirt, goes to the backstop. Now Castillo works his way on, a 1-out walk. And now Ryan Dent to the plate. Two 7-inning games tonight. If the Revs can get a win, they would be a season best 11 games over 500. Coming in tonight, 66 and 56. Here's Dent, who's 2 for 2 with a run. First pitch, fastball, that's low. Tied at 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard. New Britain up 3-0 in the second at Southern Maryland. On the 1-0, swing and a foul tip, ricocheted off the catcher Gonzalez, back to the net. Appears that Gonzalez is just fine. It's a ball and a strike. Underway in Lancaster, no score, first inning. The Road Warriors are there. And in about 45 minutes, we'll be checking the board a lot more regularly. That's when Long Island at Sugarland starts. If you weren't with us earlier, it is unbelievable, the situation. Because of a wild card being needed and Somerset needing to win the half for there to be a second wild card, the Revs can only win once. As Antolin fires over, Castillo dives back. Long Island, meanwhile, has to lose each of its remaining 3. And that has gotten down to the only path remaining for the Revs to get in. Craziest situation we've ever been part of. On the stretch and the 1-1. Swinging a line drive the other way, right field. It's right at Trapp, though. Hit hard, but right at the right fielder. Hardly had to move, and he'll squeeze it. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. As Dent nailed it, but is retired for the first time tonight. 2 for 3. And with 2 down, here comes Travis Witherspoon. Tonight has struck out and walked. Days are getting shorter. We talked about that the other night. And through the gray cloud layer, the gray getting a little darker, you can tell that nightfall is setting in here on this mid-September Friday evening. First pitch to Spoon. It is down and in. That's a ball. 5-5 our score here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Mitch Atkins against lefty Dwayne Belo in Game 2 tonight. 1-0. Swinging a ground ball, just foul down the third base line, just a little early. If that's fair, certainly could potentially bring Castillo around, but was just outside the line from the moment it hit dirt off the bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. See the stadium lights on the other side of the Cadorus out beyond left field. York High is home tonight. Football game across the way. The 1-1, swing and a miss, high fastball. Antolin trying to send it to the 7th, tied up. Patriots have gotten their starter Davies off the hook. Antolin, their second reliever used. He's ready. Sets the hands low. 1-2. And a swing and a looper foul into the stands. Just down past the Revs first base dugout, couple of rows in. Antolin listed at 6'2", 230. Turned 29 last month. And now steps off, peeks over at first. Revs offense doing all their damage in 1 inning tonight. Now the pitch. Swinging a loop down the line in left field. Might fall at will. It's fair. And down near the corner, Castillo at third. He'll be held there as Francoso fires in. It's a bloop double for Witherspoon. Over along the line, just shy of the corner in left. And it's second and third, and an opportunity for Alonzo Harris to put the Revs back on top. Well placed from Witherspoon. He might have gotten jammed a little bit, but he fights it in and gets extra bases on it. Second and third, and Zoe will look to take advantage. He's got the bright orange sleeves on tonight. I swear he's got a different colored pair for every game. First pitch, fastball down and away. Zoe tonight, 1 for 3. RBI single back in the third. Scored a run in that 5-run inning. Tied at 5, Revs looking for the lead again. Big crowd on this Friday night. And the 1-0 fastball, that's in for a strike. It is ladies' night here. Always a big night on the September schedule. And actually got a night where it hasn't rained. 1-1. Swing and a line drive, right field, trap in. It's going to hang up for him. That's 2 this inning. Line drives hit hard right at the right fielder, and the inning is over. Alonzo hit it hard right at him. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left. And the game stays tied. We'll go to the 7th in game 1 of the doubleheader. It's 5-5.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at PeoplesBank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Planning your next visit to York? Book your stay at Courtyard by Marriott. Conveniently situated near local businesses, shopping, dining, downtown, and local attractions, Courtyard by Marriott features a state-of-the-art lobby, inviting flexible spaces to work or relax, free Wi-Fi, our well-equipped fitness center, and the bistro offering healthy options and refreshing choices, including Starbucks and an evening bar. Your stay is sure to be more comfortable, productive, and enjoyable than ever before. Courtyard by Marriott, 2799 Concord Road in York. Book your stay at 717-840-7840.
You'll always hit it out of the park with great Best Yet products from your neighborhood SureSave stores. Like party platters with $18.93 deli items. Team up Best Yet hot dogs with Best Yet kettle cooked chips. And get Best Yet 12 packs of soda and Best Yet Rising Crust pizzas at Sobel's Markets in Shrewsbury, Stewartstown, Whiteford, and East York. And at Nell's Market Fresh Foods in Spry.
Hi, this is United States Olympic gold medalist Jenny Finch. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 1350, WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Head of the 7th in game 1 of this 2 7-inning game doubleheader. And Dustin Richardson will take over. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Top of the order for the Patriots, Scott Kelly. He did not start the game, but top spot, first pitch is in tight. He's a threat to bunt, whether it's for a hit or otherwise. Castillo is near the bag and even with the bag at third base. Somewhat guarding the line. Pitch is grounded toward him, and he'll cut it off to his left. Spins, finds his target, and throws a laser across to first. One away as Kelly's retired on the ground ball to third. Castillo shading toward the bag, but able to get off the line to his left and then hose him.
Really nice play right there by Castillo. He's looked so smooth over at third base. Ball gets on you there a lot quicker than second or short, where he's a little bit more comfortable with. But that's a nice play moving to his left.
One down. Here is Alfredo Rodriguez. First pitch is slapped the other way on the ground. That's a base hit. Ripped it toward Nash, but out of his reach. Single the other way. He is 2 for 3. Patriots have Zach Zinicola up in their bullpen. The closer is Ryan Kelly. I think they actually have double barrel action right now. Kelly in case they take the lead. Here is Jace Boyd, who's 2 for 3 with a double and a run. Richardson sets and fires. Oh, did that hit him in the foot? It did. Slider got him in the back foot, and it bounced hard away from home plate. Thank you, Ed.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Ed Mann bringing ice cream to the booth.
Hadn't seen Ed in a while. It's a surprise delivery.
Ed is the man. Well, Boyd is shaken up on that hit by pitch. Athletic trainer Phil Lee, who ironically used to work for the Phillies, is out to take a look at him. Back foot. It'll be first and second with one out. And Nate Coronado to the plate. He's had big hit after big hit. Boyd will stay in the game. Barnstormers cast Coronado adrift, and Somerset acquired him, and he's been a big bat in the middle for them. 10 home runs. 7 of those with Somerset. 3 against York. First and second. First pitch is inside. That's a ball. He is 1 for 2 tonight. RBI blue pit, also a walk and a run scored. Tied at 5 as we play in the 7th inning. A 1-0 And a breaking ball misses up and outside. Richardson faced the Patriots twice last weekend. Got out of a bases loaded, no-out jam for a save to complete a shutout, and then 1-2-3 carved him up the next night. The 2-0, swing and a miss. High fastball that Coronado fans through. 11 outings for Richardson. He's got 4 saves with York. 23 strikeouts, 4 walks in 13 2/3 innings coming in. Now the 2-1, swing and a miss. He went up there again. So did Coronado, and the same result.
What's a good pitch up in the zone? Richardson can overpower anyone, lefty or righty. Doesn't matter who the hitter is with that fastball up.
6-6 lefty. It's a smooth low 90s. He checks back, delivers, and it misses down and in. Count goes full. Sermo, the new acquisition, is on deck. One of their other outside of league acquisitions was catcher John Nestor, who will probably play in game 2. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called. 94 on the inside corner. And Richardson locks up Coronado. 2 down here in the top of the 7th.
It's a great pitch right there going inside. Not afraid to go in. Coronado, a guy you know can turn on it. But Richardson trusting his best pitch.
And now Sermo with 2 on, 2 out. Tonight he's grounded to short and walked twice. Tied at 5 in the 7th. Richardson the pitch, lead runner goes. Pitch is high, Tejeda has to hold it. As Rodriguez got a running start, he will steal third base. And that makes it 1st and 3rd. So a couple of more options now for the Patriots to score that runner from 3rd. It's Rodriguez's 17th steal of the year. As a team, they're 168th, second most in the league. The 1-0, swing and a miss, fastball away. And if Richardson keeps cutting it loose like that, the steals won't matter.
No, they will not. And look, that runner means absolutely nothing on third base if you can just get the batter. And that's what Richardson's directing his focus to.
1-1, swing and a miss. A little more on that one going up in the zone. 1-2 the count.
That's 91 miles an hour right there, but it's got a little bit of zip on it and some tail, so it's got to feel like maybe 93, 94 up there as a hitter.
Plus he's big, his stride, he's on you. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses up and away. Lefty from Kansas, Newton, Kansas, pitched at Texas Tech in college. He's ready. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball up above the belt at 92. And Richardson strikes out the final 2 of the inning and leaves him at the corners. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left. Revs will go for their 5th walk-off win of the year. Here tonight in Game 1, bottom of the 7th, it's a 5-5 tie.
Get your tailgate on at Rudders with Jumbo Chicken Wings. For a limited time, Rudders VIPs earn triple rewards. 3 cents off per gallon of gas by purchasing delicious Jumbo Chicken Wings. Choose from 8 different mouth-watering flavors, including Old Bay and Buffalo Hot Sauce. Rudders, why go anywhere else?
Planning your summer vacation? Looking to take care of those long overdue home improvements? Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, Vice President of Marketing at First Capital Federal Credit Union. Make all your dreams come true with a home equity loan from First Capital FCU. For a limited time, take advantage of a 7-year home equity loan of $10,000 or more with an annual percentage rate as low as 3.99%. Visit firstcapitalfcu.com or stop by any branch to apply. First Capital, putting you first. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Columbia Gas of Pennsylvania delivers natural gas to 423,000 customers. Our commitment is to do it reliably, efficiently, and most importantly, safely. If you smell, hear, or see any sign of a natural gas problem, evacuate immediately and call 911 from a safe location. The most obvious indication of a problem in your home would be a rotten egg odor. For more information on natural gas safety, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com. Columbia Gas of Pennsylvania, reminding you about natural gas safety.
Pastrami, sausage, turkey bacon, green peppers. Choose from over 30 toppings for Rutter's breakfast sandwiches. For a limited time, you can get 2 breakfast sandwiches for only $5 and earn 2 cents off per gallon of gas. Rutter's offers you breakfast all day long. Rutter's, why go anywhere else?
You're on the home of the Atlantic League champion York Revolution. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK, York.
Revs going for their 5th walk-off win of the year. It is 5-5 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for the Patriots is Zach Zinicola. Right-hander takes over. And it's been a good one tonight. Revs with the big inning early. Patriots chipped away, eventually tied. Casilla to lead off, looking to be a spark. Corners come in, and he does show bunt, but it's a called strike. As he tilts it back, letting the first pitch go by. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Mesa and Nash will follow. The corners stay in a bit. Here's the 0-1. And he swings, taps one in front of the mound. Zinicola in, has to hurry it, and just got him. On a slowly developing dribbler back to the mound, Zinicola waited for the ball to get to him, then had to hurry the throw, but it's in time to nip him. And it almost sailed toward the runner, which would have been disastrous for his first baseman.
Yeah, Casilla really had a chance there to beat that thing out. A good idea trying to slap one there to start the inning.
Now here's Melky. 20 home runs, 3rd in the league. 336 average, right near the top. Massey might have fallen below that. 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch is in the dirt, a slider that ricochets up behind the catcher. Mesa 1 for 3, 2-run single in the 3rd. Got him to 85 RBIs on the year. And he's on the cusp of leading the league in that department as well. Zinicola with the 1-0. Swing and a pop-up foul, back and out of play. Entering the night, Blake Galen with 86. Melky now within 1 of him. Real chance at Player of the Year. Might be looking to add a walk-off to the totals. 1-1. Swinging a fly ball right field, hit pretty well. Trapp going back onto the track, and he's got room. Makes the grab right in front of the wall, going toward the corner in right field. Melky made a bid at opposite field on that one, but came up about a step shy of at least hitting it off the boards.
Thought that one maybe had a chance to get off the wall, and off the bat it didn't look like it had a chance to get out, but then it carried more, and I'm thinking, all right, you know, if Mesa can get this off the wall, he's in scoring position with 1 out, but even so, Trapp made a nice play to get over there.
Yeah, glove extended outward from his body as he made the running grab. Now here's Telvin Nash, who could send us into a happy half-hour break. Tied at 5, bottom 7. First pitch is hit high in the air in center and not deep.
Just missed it.
Pacioli coming way in. He was so deep, and he has to lunge forward as he makes the running grab in shallow center. And it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 7th inning for Zinicola against the heart of the order. Nash squats down at first base. He knows he just missed. And game 1 will go extra innings. To the 8th we go. Michael Click coming in. It's a 5-5 score.
You'll always hit it out of the park with great Best Yet products from your neighborhood SureSave stores. Like party platters with $18.93 deli items. Team up Best Yet hot dogs with Best Yet kettle cooked chips. And get Best Yet 12 packs of soda and Best Yet Rising Crust pizzas at Sobel's Markets in Shrewsbury, Stewartstown, Whiteford, and East York. And at Nell's Market Fresh Foods in Spry.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
Hi, this is Mark Mason. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sports Radio 1350, WOYK.
Extra innings in Game 1 of the doubleheader tonight. Going to the 8th, it is 5-5. And Michael Click will take over. Pitching change, as always, is brought to you by Maple Donuts. Trapp, Francoso, Pacioli for the Patriots. Click 2-0, 2.76 ERA, 22 outings this year. Well, here is Trapp, who tonight has struck out twice, walked once. Castillo will come in at third. First pitch is drilled down the line and left, but that's foul. That'll head out over the end of the stands and toward Arch Street. A little early for Trapp. Now, just like Kelly, who led off the 7th inning, it is necessary for Castillo to at least be even with the bag at third. And again, in a tie game, he is near the line, near the bag. Trapp, another guy who could bunt his way on the 0-1, and it misses outside. 6, 7, and 8 in their order. Now Patriots closer Ryan Kelly is making his way toward the bullpen mound again. 1-1, breaking ball in tight. Click didn't think so. Tejeda didn't think so. And he turns, looks right back at Warren Nicholson, and has a few things to get across. A couple innings ago was pretty frustrating for the Revs when DeMarte was out there. A couple of pitches that looked clearly good. The 2-1, way high. And now after ball 2, which the Revs thought should not have been, that kind of changes the at-bat. Now you're one ball away from having a speedster on to start the inning in a tie game. Trapp, who's got 32 steals on the year. 3-1, swinging a foul tip. That ricocheted off, I believe, Nicholson, the plate ump, his face mask. Back to the backstop. Count goes full. Revs just 1-7 in extra innings. Their only win was at home against the Road Warriors September 6th, 11-10 in 11. Payoff pitch, and a swing and a high, towering fly left field. Melky Mesa drifting back, turns to play it. It lands on the warning track and traps at second, heading for third. Mesa's throw, and Trapp beats it in. And it ends up that it should have been caught in front of the manual scoreboard. He thought it was going to be high off the nemesis, turned to play the carom, and it died, and it came down where it could have been caught. And it goes for a leadoff triple to begin the 8th inning.
That's really unfortunate right there, because if it hits the wall, all right, Melky played it pretty well, but misreads that ball and where it was going to land, where it was going to hit. And it's a ball that could have definitely been caught at the wall.
With a fast runner like Trapp, if you back up and it hits the wall and gets away from you, it could be a triple that way, but just misjudged it. Infield in, Francoso takes, a little bit wide, ball one.
Great throw, though, into third. That was a bullet.
Almost made up for it. All 4 infielders in. Francoso, left-hand hitter at the plate. He's 0 for 3. 1-0, and that bites hard inside. Francoso had to flinch back. Tejeda really had to reach. An unfortunate triple for Trapp to begin the 8th. His first of the year.
Could call it a trapple.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, and Francoso chased the ball up at the letters.
I'm just saying, you could call it that. You probably wouldn't, but you could.
Now it is Kelly who's throwing. And their closer as the Patriots look for their first lead since it was 1-0 in the third. The 2-1 fastball up and in. A walk is not the worst thing.
Right. Sets up a force play at 2 bags. You could then go for the double play, concede with a 1 run, and trust that you can tie it in the bottom of the 8th.
And Click with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball in on his knuckles. So he'll go for the strikeout here, or any out that does not bring Trapp home. Justin Pacioli on deck. Click trying to walk a tightrope here in the top of the 8th. He's ready. And time asked for at home. And back to that triple, or trapple. I'm looking at the flag. There really is no wind unless there's something out there that the flag isn't showing us. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. It went to a full count, but Click stayed with the heat the whole way and strikes out Francoso swinging. There's 1 down.
Huge, and now you got to go after Pacioli again. Hope you can get a punch out, a pop up, slowly hit ground ball in the infield. You could walk Pacioli and play for the double play with Gonzalez up with first and third. But as the home team, you probably don't do that and put another runner on base. Road team definitely does that if they're in the field.
Yeah. Infield stays in. First pitch. Swing, and he pops it up. Tejeda coming over to the right from home plate. Will he have room? No, it lands in the second row, just behind the screen. Thought that might have been a huge second out. Pacioli tonight 1 for 2. RBI fielder's choice that tied the game 2 innings ago. Also has a walk, 2 runs scored, a stolen base. Infield stays ready. Dent chatting across to Casilla, the middle infield combo. Stretch from Click. The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball deep center. That'll score him. Witherspoon backs up, catches it, but Trapp will tag and come home. Somerset leads it 6-5 here in the top of the 8th. And Click had gotten Francoso on the high stuff, got Pacioli to pop the first one up, almost pop out, but on that elevated fastball, Pacioli squared it up and drove it to center, plenty deep enough to score him.
Well, now the Revs need 2 runs to win this thing in the bottom of the 8th, but just 1 to tie. And you look what they have due up. Tejeda, Mitchell, Castillo. Sounds like hits.
Yeah. Here's Yovan Gonzalez. First pitch fastball misses high. Pacioli has now driven in the tying run and the go-ahead run tonight without a hit. Fielder's choice in the 6th. Sac fly in the 8th. 1-0. And there's a good slider called strike. It'll be against Kelly, who the Revs beat at Somerset last Saturday. Scored 3 off of him in the 9th inning. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Revs beat him here back in late June on a Burgess home run. See if they can do it to him a 3rd time. Click ready. 1-2, and it just missed the corner away. Big crowd in the bowl tonight. Some folks playing catch on the lawn in right center. There's the stretch from Click. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball. 2 strikeouts in the inning for him, but a misplay allowed Trapp to reach on a leadoff triple. He scores on the Pacioli sac fly, and the Revs need at least a run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Extras in game 1. It's the Patriots in front, 6-5.
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
Presley Ridge believes that strong families are the foundation for strong communities. With compassionate and caring professionals, Presley Ridge offers individual, child, and family therapy in addition to foster care and other in-community services. To learn more about Presley Ridge and their impact on families right here in our community, visit presleyridge.org or call 717-845-6624. That's 717-845-6624.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called PeoplesBank Park. PeoplesBank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at PeoplesBank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Enoel Polanco, and you're listening to Your Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revolution, Sport Radio 1350 WOYK.
Revs trail 6-5 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Game 1 of the doubleheader tonight. And Somerset with the lead now. We'll go to their closer, Ryan Kelly. 2-3, 3.24 ERA, 45 outings, 22 saves, which is among league leaders. It ranks 5th. Opponents have hit .210. He's struck out 56 in 41 2/3. But maybe his biggest struggles have come against York. He's got 3 blown saves this year. 2 against the Revs, 1 in this ballpark. 0-2 against York. 6 innings, 5 runs, 3 coming in a loss Saturday night in Jersey. Tejeda will lead off. Mitchell and Castillo to follow. First pitch, breaking ball, it's down low. Tejeda 1 for 3, 2-run single back in the third, which made it 5-1 York at the time. It is now 5 unanswered that Somerset has scored. Tejeda also hit a seed in the 5th, but it was caught in center field. Outfield is way deep. 1-0, and it's called strike. Cutter, outside corner. Kelly, former Atlanta Brave, goes cutter, four-seamer, and curveball. Briefly with Somerset last year, got signed by Seattle. 1-1, breaking ball, hovers high. He's pitched overseas in Taiwan. Got to the majors in 2015 for 17 appearances. As Tejeda backs out, Revs down a run here in the bottom of the 8th. Kelly ready. The 2-1. Fastball low. Revs a pitch away from having the tying run on. Kelly into his stretch. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and Tejeda might have chased ball 4, cutter down and away.
Probably was ball 4 there, but you got to be aggressive. 3-1. You can't be expecting to take a walk or even looking to take a walk as the leadoff guy. You know, you're up there. Got to have good pitch selection, but you can't just hope for that walk, so you got to stay aggressive.
Full count, leading it off. Now the stretch from Kelly, and he deals. Swing and a nubber along the first base line. Tejeda's going to dig. Kelly picks up, throws, got him. Had to come all the way over to the first base line, picked it up, almost shot putting it, aiming it over to first base in time to get the catcher running, 1 away.
It's a good play there by Kelly, and he has to make sure he doesn't hit Tejeda in the back with that. So that's not a gimme out right there on the little dribbler.
Well, last week when the Revs came back to beat him on the road, he was victimized by a couple of ground balls in the infield that they couldn't make plays on, swinging bunts. Wellington Dotel had a swinging bunt hit on him to drive in an insurance run. Here's Mitchell. First one is high and away. Mitchell 0 for 3 tonight. Patriot bullpen has allowed 1 hit in 3 1/3. Patriot pitchers have retired 12 of the last 14 Revs hitters. York has only scored in the 1 inning tonight. 5-run third when they led it 5-1. Revs have Gomez throwing should it get to a 9th inning. Game 2 will be Mitch Atkins against Dwayne Belo. Kelly the 1-0. Swinging a line drive, torqued foul through the picnic area in right. Mitchell hammered it, but out in front. Rockets one toward the picnic pavilion itself. 1-1 the count. Somebody grunted. I don't know if it was Kelly on the pitch or Mitchell on the swing. Kelly stares in and time asks for. He wants to go through it again. He is 30 years old. Actually shares a birthday with me.
Oh.
But I wish I was still 30.
Well, if the Revs get in the playoffs, you guys have a little joint birthday party.
Yeah. Now he's ready. 1-1. Swinging a foul tip back to the netting. Kelly started his career in the Pirates system, then the Padres. Made it to the majors with Atlanta. 1-2 on Mitchell. Everybody locked in on this one tonight. Big crowd. They've been electric, looking for a comeback. The pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, 2-2. Tomorrow should be a huge night, high school spirit night, fireworks, another giveaway. The heck's that thing called that goes on the phone?
We're talking about on the back of the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that little pop-up thing that you can just hit the phone up. I don't know what those things are called.
Well, we're giving that away. 2-2. Check swing. Ooh, Warren Nicholson came up like he was going to call it and did not. And that was close. Full count.
Oh, Mitchell held up. Nicholson held up.
It's a pop socket giveaway to the first 500. That would have been my first guess.
Back of the phone thingy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's how I know it. Full count. Kelly ready. Guard the lines in the infield. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A cutter down, and he gets Mitchell to go after it. And the Revs are down to their final out in game one. 2 up, 2 down, and the Patriot bullpen continues to do the job.
It's been a tough last few innings for the Revs. There's only that one inning where they got anything going. It was a good thing they got 5 in that one. Otherwise, this game would have been over a little while ago. But there is still an opportunity here with one of the hottest hitters on the team, Henry Castillo, up at the dish. 2 outs and no one on. Chance to get a rally going. And, of course, at the end of the day, if the Revs do fall in this one, it's not the worst thing because they do need to lose 3 in this series to keep their playoff hopes alive.
It's so
as
unbelievable.
Weird as it sounds, you know what I mean?
Here's Castillo. First pitch, breaking ball away. On our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard, Revs need Long Island to lose 3, and the Ducks are down 2-0 in the first at Sugarland.
That's a start.
On the 1-0, swing and a miss. Another cutter. That was a good one. Castillo 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run tonight. If you're wondering, Lancaster's up on the Road Warriors 8-0 in the third.
I wasn't wondering.
I really wasn't either, but
you know, the fans at home, the folks might be wondering.
Somebody might be. A 1-1. Breaking ball, foul tip, off the catcher Gonzalez. Ricochets over to Dent on deck. Revs down to their last strike.
We're going to have to do, I think we should do, every inning we got to do one of these scoreboard updates throughout the rest of the night.
That seems fitting.
A lot of scoreboard watching needs to be done.
New Britain is up 5-1 at Southern Maryland in the fourth. We can maybe bypass that one if we need to, but we'll keep fans updated on what's going on. 1-2. Swing and a tapper softly first base line. Kelly cuts it off, runs to the bag. In front of first base. And Kelly got there himself, scooped it up, and saves his 23rd. Patriots take game one of the doubleheader tonight. It's a 6-5 final score, as the Revs had a 5-1 lead after 3 innings. Dwindled by the Patriots, who came back with 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, tied it with 2 in the 6th, and then win it with 1 in the 8th. 6-5 is the final score. Game 2 coming up in about half an hour. We've got plenty for you in between games, including our customary chat with Mace. Michael caught up with Roger Diaz and Steven Figueroa. We've got all that and more coming up here between games tonight. Patriots take game 1, though, by a final score of 6-5. And we'll be back in just a moment here on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.